This is for all them PS boys out there, man. Y'all know what time it is. If you a Sony pony, you need to get hype. If you a Xbox boy, you need to get hype. If you a Nintendo boy, you need to get hype. Get hype, get hype, get hype. If you a Sony pony, giddy up, giddy up. If you a Sony pony, you need to get. Hey, this is for all them PS boys out there, man. Y'all know what time it is. If you a Sony pony, you need to get hype. If you a Xbox boy, you need to get hype. If you a Nintendo boy, you need to get hype. Get hype, get hype, get hype. If you a Sony pony, giddy up, giddy up. If you a Sony pony, you need to get hype. Get hype, get hype, get hype. Get hype, man, it's about to go down. I said the haters gonna hate. They hating on the T-flops. They can't stop us because we got the exclusives, the games, the storytelling, minds blowing. Understand them Xbox boys, they trying to destroy us. Nintendo boys, we still stand tall. Boys in red, you know how we do it. Let's get it on, let's get it popping. And this is why we gotta get hype, man. Let's get it on, man. Hey.
Ten toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. 10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. Anything I do for the gang. Took those L's and I took that blame. All money in, we ain't copping no chain. Feel like Ice Cube, cause I did good day. Don't need 3 whips, don't need no race. I'ma keep it simple in the Chevy I skate. Thank the Lord every time I wait. Lace my shoes and I get to that cake. Heads up, I'm coming. This is all we ever wanted. Go and stack it by the hundreds. This is all we ever wanted. 10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. 10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. Pedal to the floor, to the engine. Head up in the clouds when I levitate. We don't spit game, we just educate. 10-10-80, had a paper straight. Couldn't get it back then, so I had to wait. Now the money come to me, so I don't have to chase. I don't gotta flash none, I don't gotta fake, darling. We not practicing, we ballin'. And heads up, I'm coming. This is all we ever wanted. Go and stack it by the hundreds. Heads up, I'm coming. This is all we ever wanted. Go and stack it by the hundreds. This is all we ever wanted. I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. 10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang.
Yeah, talking to my mirror like I love you so much. Curving on my critics like I heard you, so what? You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. Tally all the I ever gave on my head. Lately I've been living like I can't take a loss. They ain't wanna help me, that's what made me a boss. You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. We don't give a that's what they don't understand.
Back again like flu season, I broke records while loose leafing. I'm coming down my roof, leaving, don't give a I don't care. Did the by my lonesome, no wonder now I'm on one. No shortcuts on that long run, all I really want is my share. Get him, I got him, I told him it's nothing. In the discussion, all them feelings, I throw all my pain on percussion. It's disgusting, I hear them bragging about that they did, and it do not move me, not in the least. They ain't been dropping no seeds in the soil, but swear that you on my spot at the feast. I've been on go mode, show mo, showboat, rowboat, wave ride. Cool shorty, too naughty, pool party, wet for the face ride. Annie up, penny down, hand me down, thrift store, old drip. New money, too funny, old shorty, talk about old. I'm on they now, can't get a pass now. I'm a cash cow, keeping it brash now. It's trash now, I'ma spaz out. I've been killing my lows and living on highs. You see in the skies the proof. You could just see in my eyes that there is no lies. I cannot disguise the truth. I've been duck dog, getting in my new merch, colored duck sauce on the new couch with my Chucks on. Get the on with that hate. I'm big cool on the small chat, cause I know now that I'm all that. Got a hawk guy on the ball cat, get the out of my face.
Talking to my mirror like I love you so much. Curving on my critics like I heard you, so what? You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. Tally all the I ever gave on my head. Lately I've been living like I can't take a loss. They ain't wanna help me, that's what made me a boss. You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. We don't give a that's what they don't understand.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy, Marlon. We're back at it again with another edition of the show. Appreciate you guys for being here. Thank y'all for the love and the support. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the share button for me. Help us out tremendously. We're back. We're back in the drought. We're back in the dry drought. Once again. So make sure you guys get your water ready, because we're in a big drought. This is the time to get back into your back catalog of games, because honestly, when it comes to like major announcements or anything like that, there is literally nothing but this ABK deal. And this is why I stand firm on what I've been saying all this time. This deal needs to just go ahead, get approved, whatever is going to happen, so that we can move on, because it's like every single day, this is all we're getting. All we're getting is just this freaking ABK deal every single day. You know, whether it's more companies are supporting Microsoft, or Microsoft going around, you know, inking more deals you know, more 10-year deals for this ABK deal. It's just like, has taken over our industry. And unfortunately, you know, people shouldn't really get mad if we don't get any major announcements, because Sony right now, it's like they're on a standstill because they're trying to be careful not to really do anything crazy, you know, in front of the eyes of the CMA and the FTC. So it's a crazy situation to be in. And that's why I said, like, it's almost as if like the whole entire industry is at a standstill. Like, yes, we have games that are still scheduled to come out at XYZ time and everything, but it's like, it's almost as if like, okay, yeah, we understand that these games are coming out, but like, what about the major stuff, right? Which the major stuff is what everybody wants at the end of the day, and I completely understand that. But interesting turns of event. I know everybody is gonna grab their favorite piece of plastic and they're gonna be fighting in the chat today. But hey, like I said before, people can keep on going with their little teenage experiences. That's completely fine with me. But Sony, yeah, Sony, you see, this is something interesting here because there's some unraveling that actually went down today, or maybe yesterday, on Twitter. And this actual article here that we're going to go over and discuss with, you know, Sony not trusting Microsoft. They have all right and all reason not to trust Microsoft. I mean, I'm pretty sure Microsoft don't trust Sony either. You know what I'm saying? Like, both companies have been anti-consumer in the past and have made mistakes, you know, in the past. Both companies are not perfect. You know what I mean? So it's always going to be he say, she say, or I don't like this. But Sony have some evidence to really back up their claim on what they're saying. And if I was Sony, I would be saying the same thing as well. Like, I'm not fixing to sit here and jump and go sign a deal just because you say for me to sign it, or you think that it's going to be beneficial or whatever the case may be, which no, that's not how this works, right? So we're going to look at Sony's claim on why they're saying what they're saying. We're also going to take a look at Sony exposing Microsoft and their lies, right? Because here's the thing. You see, like I said, this is a whole different Microsoft now that we're having, because now, you know, they're making these big purchases and they can do whatever they want. They can say whatever they want. A lot of Xbox fans, you know, they're going to sweep everything under the rug. You know what I mean? Just like the Sony fanboys, like, they're going to sweep everything under the rug because they don't give a doggone. They don't care. You know what I'm saying? They don't freaking care, you know, because at the end of the day, as long as Game Pass still exists, as long as Microsoft is going to drop games in the Game Pass, them fanboys, they do not freaking care. And that's fine and all. That's fine and all. But at the same time, there's something called honesty and there's something called truth. And a lot of these companies, they lie, cheat, and steal. You know what I mean? Rip Eddie Guerrero, like, they lie, cheat, and steal to get where they're at. You know what I'm saying? And they'll do anything. You know what I mean? They even would throw their own consumers under the bus. A lot of people don't know that. Well, no, they do know. They just don't freaking care. Let me reframe what I just said. A lot of people do know, but they just don't care, period. And so I just laugh within myself, especially nowadays. I just laugh within myself because I'm just like, man, a lot of these people will sell everything they have for these corporations, you know, just to bend down and worship them, you know what I mean? And read the book of Microsoft. They read the Bible of Microsoft. They'll read the Bible of Microsoft and whatever Microsoft says. And also, you have some people that will read the Bible of Sony. And there's nothing in that Bible of Sony that you can tell them because they know everything. And what you're saying is wrong and completely wrong. And we know it all, right? So that's just kind of like what you get. Also, there was a new trailer that was dropped for Redfall as well. I'm pretty sure a lot of the Xbox maniacs, they've already watched it already, and people feel the way how they feel about Redfall. Like I said before, Redfall is not a game that can even come close to Starfield. Starfield is supposed to be, and I've said this yesterday, a lot of people have been echoing what I've been saying in my streams, almost as if like I think people watch my streams like low key, because I said in yesterday's stream that Sony got some plans. Like they got plans right? They got some big plans, which we're going to talk about too as well, because now we're hearing people talking about Sony's plans and what they're going to be doing, because clearly they're not taking that ABK deal. So they got something up their sleeves, and mark my word when I tell you, oh, it's coming, right? They got plenty of IPs to put to work. Okay. There's certain IPs that is not going to come back, right? I'm not going to say any names, but I was even told from someone, I'm not going to say who it is, that a certain franchise was going to come back, and well, don't seem like that franchise is coming back. So I just said, I don't know how much weight this really carries. I mean, especially this person in their position, but okay. You know what I mean? People say a lot of things, but hey, Sony has the final say. So it doesn't matter if you work within Sony or not. Like, you can hear this and you can hear that, and then it's completely something completely different afterwards. But nevertheless, we're also going to go over Forspoken budget as well. The budget of Forspoken, that's ridiculous to take a fat L on that game, losing out on all that money, all that time and resources. Also, there's this big claim that Sony buries smaller games or small games. Like, really? Okay, that's your claim. We're going to dig into that. We're going to see really how true that is, because that to me, that's a lie. But everybody's entitled to their own opinion, you know. Sometimes it may seem that Sony is wavering their minds and they are just focusing on the bigger stuff, right? But look at Microsoft. Microsoft as well, they've shed a lot of love and a lot of light on indie games. I've never been the one to sit here and do the fanboy stuff. Like, give credit where credit's due. They spend a lot of money on their indie studios. I believe I don't remember what game it was, but there's a game on Xbox. I believe it's like a cooking game or something like that. And I believe it was $600,000 that they either pay the studio or something like that, just because of their ID Xbox, you know, program that they do have for indie devs and stuff like that. They pay a lot of money to these studios to get these indie games going. So I'm not going to splash mud on Microsoft. That's not what I do here. I give credit where credit's due. Sony, on the other hand, they do show a lot of love to indie studios. Shout out to Shuya Yoshida. Like, even, you know, Shuya Yoshida coming out talking about Jim Ryan, and so how some people think that Jim Ryan just mainly focuses on the big stuff. That's not true. Like, it might seem that way, but when you're in the position of power like Jim Ryan and you're looking at, okay, all right, what can bring in the big numbers? You know what can bring in the big numbers. I mean, it's just common sense. It's just right up here. Like, a lot of smaller games is not going to bring the big numbers. What's really going to bring the big numbers is the bigger stuff, the bigger first party stuff. You know what I mean? And the partnerships that they do have. It's just common sense, dog. Like, what are you talking about? You crazy? Are you smoking? You on something? Are you high? Because listen, bro, like, the bigger stuff, like, as a CEO, yeah, you're going to focus on what's best, you know what I mean, for your brand. And you're going to focus on what's best for your investors. Like Spider-Man, a game like Spider-Man 2, that's going to bring in the numbers. That's why games like that is going to continue to come out. Sony is not stupid. They haven't, people, I don't understand most people that make these comments in the industry. Like, they don't understand that Sony's been around forever. You know what I mean? Since the very beginning, since 1996, since they've been doing PS1. You don't think they understand what works and what doesn't work? Now, I do agree that a lot of their IPs, their doormat IPs that they do have, they need to bring back some of them. You know what I'm saying? Because now is a whole different time, which you see Killzone in the topic, which we're going to go over and we're going to discuss, because this is a whole different time frame now. Technology is different. The power of the hardwares that we currently do have and the talents of the developers that we currently do have. It's just it's a whole different vein and a whole different style now, comparing to how things were back then, with resources and technology was a lot limited. But to really kind of say that is kind of crazy to me. But hey, everybody is entitled to their own opinion. That's why it's called an opinion. But also, you got to look at the God of Wars of the world, right? You got to look at the Horizons of the world. You got to look at the Last of Us of the world. Like, those games bring in money, a lot of money for Sony, you know, and so they're not going to really slow down making those games. Now, if the numbers are dropping, then Sony is notorious for just saying, yep, we're pulling the plug on this game. Like, they're a business. They got to be in business to make money. But also, you cannot just focus on the bigger titles. You do have to focus on the smaller IPs, because the smaller IPs helps birth the bigger IPs. Makes sense, right? A lot of these smaller studios are very, very talented. So if I was Sony, if Sony was just so-called burying smaller studios or burying smaller games, which is bullcrap, I'm telling you, the smaller studios bring life. A lot of these bigger AAA, S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier, D tier studios that Sony got. However you guys want to alphabetical order them and line them up, you can name out all the S tier studios, the A tier studios that they have. Those were smaller studios back in the day. You know what I'm saying? And it's called working with them and building them, especially if you see the talent. Is if you have an eye for talent, if you have an eye to say, oh, well, you know what, this game looks great, whatever, let's get this joint going, whatever the case may be. Microsoft is good with that, right? The only strength that Microsoft have, the only leg that Microsoft have to stand on right now is Game Pass. And that right there is the winning formula for Microsoft. But at the same time, I keep telling you guys, not because they have Game Pass gives them a slack to give us bullcrap games or the quality of their game. Oh, wait a minute. Somebody just left Playground Games again. Like, I understand that from Sony side and Microsoft side, people leave, but there was a lot of people that dipped out on Playground Games. Like, what is freaking going on? Oh, let's leave Playground Games and let's go make a new studio. Mind you, that's the same studio that's working on Fable. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's freaking going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know, the funny thing is, a lot of Microsoft games that they currently do have in development, like the games that are just so deep into development right now, like Fable, part of me is like, I remember the situation with Lionhead Studios back in the day. And I also remember, what's his name? Was it Peter Molyneux? Yeah, Peter Molyneux or whatever, the situation with him, with Fable and the shenanigans that was going on or whatever. But hear me out though. Fable is a franchise that a lot of people hold close and near to their hearts. You cannot mess that up. You know what I'm saying? You cannot mess that up. And this is why I say Microsoft owe us. They have to deliver. Not because you're getting all this ABK stuff going and all this type of stuff. You make it seem like you're doing us a big favor by getting this ABK deal approved. Like, after the ABK deal approved, you got to work even 10 times harder now. Because now these games got to do the talking. Just like Jim Ryan said, these games got to do the talking. The battle is not over yet. Like, you still have to win the hearts of gamers. Like, you still have to blow us away with the technicality of these boxes. Like, you, both Sony and Microsoft, no exceptions to the rule. The only difference is Sony is going to stick to what they know best, tried and true, what works best for them. They're the juggernauts of this industry right now between the two, and they're also selling more consoles, and they have a higher user base than Microsoft. But at the same time, Microsoft is cutting in and saying, listen, like, we have all these games in development. Gears of War 6, well, that's in development. You know, Avowed, Perfect Dark, far along in development. All these games, Hellblade 2, all these games have to really stand the test of time and really kind of blow us away, on top of the value that they're offering for Game Pass. So no, it's not over yet. Like, we have to really sit down and focus on what's really more important here. And so we definitely got to talk about that. We also have another like silent situation here news-wise, which is Killzone. We have to talk about, not Killzone. We're going to talk about Killzone. I meant to say a new Unreal Engine 5 game for PS5. That's it. New Unreal Engine 5 game. This game is multi-plat, but it looks really good. I mean, you know, kind of gives you a little bit of RE vibes. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at it as well. I know that hip. I don't know what's going on with Fable. I don't know what's going on with Fable. Last time I heard though, things were shaping up really well and things of that nature. So when is the ABK deal ending? Man, your guess is as good as mine's. I mean, it seemed like it's gonna get approved now. Like it's towards the tail end. So maybe August. I don't know. Maybe before August get here or after August. I want this deal to be over with this year. I do not want to carry this over into 2024 because this has a lot of bearing on why we're not getting the showcases, why we're not getting what we need to get. Like, I'm pretty sure. Okay, let me say this right quick, and I'm gonna expose some things. Make sure you guys hit the like button if you want to continue to see this stream every day. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, because yeah, we need to get to that 50K so we can give away what we need to give away for you guys. Let me say this. Any game that is slated for this year is literally done. Spider-Man 2 is literally done, right? Let's be real. Let's talk real. All right? Let's cut the bull crap and let's be real. The games that Starfield is done, right? All they're doing is just polishing the game and getting the game ready. So all you're doing is just polishing and making sure everything is bug-free as possible, right? So you mean to tell me Spider-Man 2, you mean to tell me you can't show a trailer? You can't show a trailer? Like, I'm not understanding. Like, I don't understand anymore. You see what I'm saying? Like, if this game is Spider-Man 2, let's talk about Spider-Man 2 for a second. Then we get on the Xbox side. Spider-Man 2 is coming out this year. We haven't seen nothing on this game in about going on, what, like a year and a half, almost 2 years? Nothing, right? But that's coming out this year, right? You can't give us a trailer, dog. You can't give us a trailer saying, yo, here's Spider-Man 2, yada, yada, yada. Nope. We not going to get nothing. We ain't getting nothing. Well, why is that? Well, maybe they need more time, right, to polish it up, get it right before they actually show it. 2, the ABK freaking deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, we don't want to show, we so scared of showing all of our big stuff. Or no, better yet, we waiting for Microsoft to go first. We want to see what Microsoft does at E3 or whenever they stream in June 1st. Then we'll go after. It's like, wait, what? Oh Lord Jesus, I'm not in the mood today.
XBOXGAMER $1.
Oh,
you talk too much for a pony. Xbox has been dominating this general. Starfield itself will best what Sony has offered, graphics and gameplay alone.
Oh Lord.
Sony has no releases for this year. L for you, Marl.
We will make our own destiny.
I'm just not in the mood today, man. I'm not in the mood today for this crap. I'm not. Can somebody else donate and talk about something else? Because if you're gonna waste my time like this today, I'm not in the mood right now. I'm not in the mood for this fanboy bull crap. I'm not in the mood, bro. Not in the mood. I'm gonna tell you that right out. I'm telling you right now. Tell you right off the rip. Okay? Like, if you're gonna do this, man, I don't need it that bad. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna be donating and trolling, I don't need it that bad. Like, just keep your funds, because I don't have time for the bull crap. I really don't. You see my face? I don't have time for it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not even just gonna feed into this, bro. Like, this is I knew it. Every time, listen, don't waste Goku on this bull crap. I'm sorry. Don't waste Goku on this bull crap, dog. Like, for real. If you're gonna Goku, dog, say something constructive, because my Xbox has been dominating this gen. Really? Have they been dominating this gen? Let me ask you this. Since you just pissed me off. Thank you very much for pissing me off for the rest of the day. So they have been dominating this generation. How is Microsoft dominating this generation? That's what I want to know. What have they done this generation to dominate this generation? What have they done besides Game Pass? Besides launching with zero launch games. Zero. So how are they dominating?
We will make our own destiny.
I I don't get paid enough for this bull crap, dog. I'm getting pennies and nickels for doing this bull crap. I don't have time for this. I really don't. Don't waste my time, dog. Don't waste my time with comments like that. If you're gonna donate, at least say something sensible. You know what I mean? With some facts. How is it that they're dominating? They launched with 0 games. Last year was in shambles for Xbox, right? They didn't have 0 first-party stuff, okay? Phil Spencer coming out, begging, asking for forgiveness because I'm sorry for 2022 because we didn't have anything strong from our first party. But does that sound like somebody that's been dominating? Does that sound like a company that's been dominating, asking for forgiveness for not? Yo, I don't want to feed into this fanboy bullcrap. I don't have strength for it today. Says, I got you, Marlon. I'm outside and I saw a fish. I don't have time. Don't have time for this crap, bro. Anyways, we're not even gonna feed into this. I don't have the energy. Let's go into the topics, bro. Let's go into the topics. I don't have time for this crap. I don't. Let's talk about this Sony thing because that just killed my whole appetite on talking about anything else besides the topic. So there you go. Let's get into the topics. I'm not into the mood. All right. So here's what's going on with Sony right now. And we're going to get into the exposing of what's going on here on why they're exposing them. Because apparently Microsoft can't be trusted. So this is coming from PlayStationLifestyle.net. We're going to go over this and then we're going to discuss it as a collective unit. Sony admits it doesn't trust Microsoft Activision deal due to Bethesda acquisition. Wow. Some people will say, well, what did Microsoft do when they were acquiring, man, let me tell you something. Around that time, like before that deal, oh no, it didn't really matter. Oh no, Phil was knocking out on exclusivity and exclusive games and this and that and saying this and exclusive games don't really do nothing and blah 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 and all this type of stuff, right? But ever since when not before the ABK deal, ever since this ZeniMax deal, oh no. Exclusivity matters. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Starfield. Oh yeah. Starfield. Yeah, you got to have Game Pass. And as long as you have Game Pass, then you'll have that exclusivity to Starfield and Elder Scrolls and all this and all that. Oh, really? Okay. Well, let's go over this and discuss why Sony does not trust Microsoft and why Sony is hesitant in the first place to even sign the freaking deal. If you do some shady bullcrap like this, then what's going to prevent you from rigging us? And have Activision develop a buggy, glitchy freaking Call of Duty game and screw us in the rear. I mean, let's be real, right? So let's go ahead and let's dig into this. It says Microsoft Activision deal may end up in the same way the Bethesda acquisition did. Okay, what is Sony talking about? Okay, let's go over it and discuss it. Many have pointed out that Microsoft neither broke any promises nor violated any agreements when it comes to the ZeniMax acquisition. But here's the problem. Xbox execs make PR statements back then that are basically too familiar, and the CMA has noticed this too. So the CMA has noticed this fraudulent bullcrap. So let's go over and discuss this. At the time of Bethesda's acquisition, Microsoft repeatedly reassured regulators as well as Sony that while exclusives are a part of the parcel of the move, it has no reason to pull games from other platforms and that it wants to bring more games to more people. Okay, hold on just a second. Here comes the fanboys with their pitchforks. I don't care. Here they come now. Here they come. I've told you, I've been doing this long enough. Now they're going to start donating now because now they're getting in their feelings about their favorite piece of plastic. So here we go. Right? You see. Oh, what is their slogan now about the ABK deal? What is their slogan now? Oh, I tell you what their slogan is now. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. We're trying to make Call of Duty everywhere. We're trying to make our games everywhere. We're not going to try to block any games or pull any games from any platform or anything like that, right? Like, we're the good guys. Like, you know, we trying to make sure that all of our games is on every single platform as long as they allow it to be. You know what I'm saying? So if Sony allows us to put Game Pass on PS5 or on PlayStation, yeah, that would be great for us, you know? But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Now they're saying that they have no reasons or anything like that to really pull any of the games from any other platform, and that it wants to bring more games to more people. That was post-acquisition. Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Hold on, I'm gonna wait until this donation go away. Thank you for your donation. It says post-acquisition, the company took a heavy-handed approach, including the case of the Elder Scrolls 6, despite the franchise's history on PlayStation. Yeah, Microsoft's commitment is only to keep existing games on Sony's platforms. Wow. It makes no guarantee about the future, critics say. The company public statements are quite ambiguous and cleverly worded. Of course, every company is going to get their lawyers, get their paralegals, whoever they use to word up things on a piece of paper. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got to read the fine print. That's why you got to make sure you know exactly what you're freaking doing. Oh yeah, come to find out, which we're going to get into the exposing part of things. Yeah. Yeah, man. We want Sony to be involved. We want to put Call of Duty on PlayStation. And we also want to put the existing Activision games that, you know, that we're going to acquire. We also want that to be on there too. But preferably, since Sony's been crying about Call of Duty, yeah, we're trying to give them a 10-year deal here. But look at that practice from before, right? And how Phil said in an interview, like, listen, like wherever Game Pass is, you know what I'm saying? You'll be able to enjoy Starfield. You'll be able to enjoy Elder Scrolls, and you'll be able to enjoy all of Bethesda games. He said that out of his mouth. What is that? Exclusivity, right? But on one hand, you come after Sony and say, well, so all Sony cares about is exclusive games. Well, you too. You see what I'm saying? You can't call the kettle black. Like, you too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, in the end, that's why you see Microsoft going around getting all these companies on the bandwagon, because they're trying to make Sony look like the bad guys in this situation. But in hindsight, Sony have all right. They've been doing this longer than me and you. So they know how the business go. You know what I'm saying? And if they don't just trust Microsoft, listen, this is what's going to happen. This is the ugly truth. Sony is not going to accept the deal. Sony's just not going to accept the deal. They're going to lose out on Call of Duty, and they're going to have something else that's going to wow everybody. That's the ugly truth. You see what I'm saying? Because at this point in time, if you're not, let me tell you something about trust. Trust is a heck of a thing. I'm going to get to that donation in just a second. Trust is a heck of a thing, right? If you ain't got trust, you ain't got nothing. And that goes for anything that you do, whether it's business, relationship-wise, your religion-wise. If you don't have trust, that's a very important safety blanket. If that safety blanket goes away, you ain't got nothing. And if Sony is saying that they don't trust Microsoft, well, there goes that deal. They're not going to accept that deal, right? They're going to do whatever they're going to do, and Sony is going to be fine. Yeah. Will it hurt Sony? Yeah, of course it's going to hurt them, because Call of Duty brings in a lot of money for their platform. Activision themselves said that they're one of their best customers in terms of like revenue and things like that, because Call of Duty performs so much better on PlayStation platform. So yes, they're going to be hurting, but they will be fine. They're not going to go out of business because of Call of Duty. They have way too many IPs and way too many chess moves that they can make. Okay. So this right here is kind of crazy. So let me go ahead and get to this donation before we finish this off. Evans, thank you for the 5. Can't say what anyone's intentions are, but they have only made 2 games exclusive. I'm aware of they are Starfield and Redfall. That's all I got, though. I mean, you see, this is my thing, though. This is my thing. Like, don't get me wrong. Sony will sit there, and if the shoe was on the other foot, Sony would be doing the same thing. Sony is a very selfish company. They are. They're very ruthless and they're very selfish. And they will do anything to have dominance in this industry, right? So I'm not sitting here saying, oh, Sony is the good guy, because I'm telling you, if Sony had the money, of Microsoft, they would be doing the same thing. Okay? You only somebody that's sitting there would be so full in their brains not to believe that to be true. Sony, if they can help it, they'll be the Apple of this gaming industry. You know what I mean? And walk over everybody. Okay? The only reason why things look the way they look right now is because they don't have the money. But best believe, I don't honestly think, being that Jim Ryan is doing the things that he's doing and saying the things that he's saying, I don't necessarily think that they would just buy Activision as a whole, because Sony made it very clear that they don't care about any other game but Call of Duty. So if anything, they would have just went to Activision and been like, listen, let's strike the iron while it's hot. Let's get Call of Duty. That's the only thing that we care about because it performs better on our system. If Microsoft wants to buy the rest of, Bethesda, fine. I mean, not Bethesda, Activision, Blizzard, King, whatever, fine. Right? But we're going to go ahead and take Call of Duty because that's what I feel. Some of y'all can agree with me on that. But if Sony had the money, they would buy Call of Duty and make it exclusive. A lot of you PlayStation fanboys know I'm telling the truth. That's Sony. You know what I'm saying? You see it in their commercials. You see it in their slogans. You see it in their DNA. Sony is for themselves. All right? Sony is for themselves. And I mean, it's business. I mean, you got to be for yourself. But you also got to show love. You know what I'm saying? And Sony, they have ways of showing love how they see fit. But honestly, I'm breaking this whole situation down. I'm sitting here telling you guys, Sony, for a company that I've been covering news and stuff for years, know how they work. If they could buy Call of Duty separately, they will buy Call of Duty separately and make it exclusive to their console. And everybody that wants to play Call of Duty on PlayStation will benefit solely from that. They would have cared less. They would have cared 100% less if Microsoft go ahead and buy Activision, excluding Call of Duty. They would care less. They'd be like, whoop, whoop, whoop. Go ahead, buy it. Buy Candy Crush. Buy, Diablo. Buy whatever else. All their IPs. Go ahead. You can have it. We don't want it. We don't care about that. All we care about is Call of Duty. We got what we need. We good to go. Adios. Wish you the best. We don't care about anything else. But no. Microsoft got them where they want them. Microsoft got them where they want them. Microsoft got the money. Remember, this is something I talk to myself every day about. Money talks in this world. You don't have money, you might as well step off. You ain't saying nothing. All right? Money changes everybody. Money changes your situation. You know what I'm saying? Period. Sony ain't got the money, so they can't change the situation. You know what I'm saying? That's why things are the way they are. You know what I mean? And it's just, there's nothing Sony can do about it. Only thing Sony is doing is trying to fight. But it's not going in the favor of Sony. This deal is going to get approved. There's no doubt in my mind. I mean, with all the backing that Microsoft got right now, I mean, it's going to go through. I don't see why this deal would not go through. Sony wanted to be blocked. There's not enough people or companies that really want this deal to be blocked. So it's going to go through. And then Sony just going to have to go to plan B. Simple as that. All right. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts on that one. Let's go ahead and let's talk about the next topic. Woo! Sony exposing Microsoft and their lies. So let's go ahead into this. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the share button. Welcome if you're brand new to the show. All right. What are you talking about, Marlon? What are you talking about? Microsoft. What are you talking about? Sony exposing Microsoft lies. Okay. So, now this is legal document. Okay? Can't make this stuff up. All right? So let's dig into this. You see why Sony does not trust Microsoft. Well, we just went over that. But here's the exposing part. Sony also mentions that Bethesda announced Starfield and the new Elder Scrolls in 2018 as what? Wait, what? I can't hear y'all. As what? Not exclusive. Multi-platform. That's why everybody was thinking, well, we're getting Starfield for PS5. Right? But all of a sudden, oh, that narrative changed once that Bethesda ZeniMax deal went through. Oh, all of that changed. You see what I'm talking about? You see exactly why I'm saying the things that I'm saying, you see why Sony does not trust them. Because apparently these two games were multi-platform games. But all of a sudden now, oh no, they're exclusive now. Starfield is exclusive to Xbox and Game Pass. If you don't have Game Pass, you can't play it. You know what I mean? If you don't have an Xbox, you can't play it. Right? So it's like, whoa, the narrative changes. No, oh, wow. Now Phil got a big exclusive on his chest now. Oh yeah. But before, no. Everything should have been multi-platform. Right? Sony went around, ink a couple deals, you know what I mean, to get a couple games, from Bethesda, post Bethesda purchase. Y'all remember those two games? Don't act like y'all don't know. Y'all do this every day as much as I do. Y'all remember, right? And Sony was getting criticized and nailed to the cross for them going around getting those deals for those two games, Ghostwire Tokyo and Deathloop, right? And everybody was dunking on Sony for that, right? Bethesda has always had a good relationship with Sony, right? I mean, Elder Scrolls, all that stuff on PlayStation platform. I don't know why we acting all of a sudden like everything's supposed to be exclusive just to Xbox, because they made it that way. But all of a sudden now, you want to make Sony really look shady. Like, no, you shady too. You shady too, because on one hand, you saying, oh, no, we're for this. And, we're not trying to pull anything from any other platform. But that's basically what you did, bro. Like, if this is to be believed, which is a written document to be believed here, legal document from the UK, right? That these two games were multi-platform games. But you said before, post Bethesda acquisition, that was not the case, that you're not going to try to pull anything. So which one is it, Microsoft? You see what I'm saying about these corporations? Cannot be trusted. You cannot trust them because there's a lot of greed that's into the mix. And I know some people are going to say, well, look at Sony. Sony, I never said Sony gets a pass. Sony too. Sony would do whatever they need to do to get to the top and to stay at the top. If they got to step on Microsoft's head and step on whoever else's head to stay at the top, this is what these corporations do, baby. I'm just exposing one so that you know exactly what's going on. The same company that y'all praise and put them on a high pedestal. This is the business practices that they do. Both Sony and Microsoft is anti-consumer. It's just that Microsoft is just trying to be the good guy, trying to get in y'all good graces. But some of y'all are brainwashed. Right? Some of y'all are brainwashed. Some of y'all don't even care. Because it's like, oh, well, as long as I'm getting this, I'm getting that to my box, I'm good. right? But we all get on Sony for their anti-consumer practices. You know what I'm saying? For being dishonest, say one thing and then go back on it. Microsoft does the same thing as well, making a bunch of promises. I don't even know if they can keep those promises, right? Because they said, oh, we're going to deliver this and deliver that. And when you get the game, it's just kind of like, okay. Right? They just now, besides the fanboy nonsense, they just now starting to really turn the wheels a little bit. Wasn't it recently when they were making that claim to the CMA that, oh yeah, look at us. We only have a measly 58 exclusives. And with Call of Duty, we're going to have 59 exclusives. Look at Sony. They got over 200 and something exclusives. Right? Wow. But no, you're not trying to pull games from platforms. You're not trying to do this. You're not. Get out of here. So, you heard it right there. I'm surprised nobody has nothing to say on this one. But that's all right. Multi-platform games. Both of those games, multi-platform games. And then Xbox made it exclusive. I just said it. They made it exclusive post-acquisition and says Microsoft can do the same with COD. Woo! Man. Right. Everything that's done in the dark will come out to light. And this is what the fanboys, they try to cover up. The truth is the truth, dog. Truth is the truth. Same thing goes for Sony. When they sit there and backpedal on us with Horizon, right? Horizon Forbidden West was supposed to be free, a free PS5 upgrade. What did they do? Those bastards was trying to charge us $10. Yep. Yeah, they were trying to charge us money to upgrade after they said, oh, it's supposed to be free. That's why I said both Sony and Microsoft, yeah, they throw them both in the blender. Yeah, both of them in there. Because they both of them don't get no pass, right? It's just that one does better at something than the other. Both don't get no pass, dog. Okay? So y'all can be mad. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to say. It's right here. Y'all can come with y'all lawyers and y'all defense force pitchforks. I don't care. It's right here in writing. Okay? This is the reason why they say they don't trust Microsoft. I couldn't agree more. Because I'm not fixing to do business with somebody that I can't trust. Period. I'm pretty sure Microsoft feel the same way about them too. I mean, it is what it is. It's business. So, there you go. Microsoft can do the same with COD. Since COD has annual releases. But no. We trying to be the good guys. We putting ads in newspapers and advertisement on TV and everywhere else that we're trying to spread COD to the world. We trying to have more people play COD. People have been playing COD everywhere since the very beginning. Don't believe me? Look it up. There's a lot of these cloud services already had access to COD. Streaming COD, playing COD, GeForce Now, all these places. Right? But oh no, this is like almost as if like this is the best thing since sliced bread. Like, oh, for some reason they're doing us a favor. No, dog, you're not doing us a favor. You're just making things look pretty on paper. You know, oh, we're just doing a 10-year deal. No, man, shiesty freaking company. These companies that we give our money to, shiesty freaking companies. This is why I say you have to read into the facts. You have to release information when it needs to be released. And you see, and Sony ends their new response saying they want the deal blocked. That is why. That is why. But people coming after Sony, not really knowing the truth. You see what I'm saying? On why they're not signing the deal. That's why they're not signing the deal. Because they're like, oh, wait a minute. Post, Bethesda acquisition, these two games were multi-platform games. And then all of a sudden now you change up your stance and making them exclusive. So what's going to happen to COD? Or you think we stupid? You want us to go ahead and sign off on a 10? Y'all, some of y'all got sense. Would you want to sign a 10-year contract with a company that show you a business practice like that? I'm pretty sure some of y'all are going to say no. So you can get screwed in the end, because ultimately Call of Duty is going to be exclusive to Xbox. It's going to be exclusive one day to come. It's going to be exclusive. It's not going to just be everywhere. Like, they're not going to spend all that money just to keep it to themselves. Eventually, once all the fun and game is over with, eventually it's going to be an exclusive. They already shown us signs that it's going to be exclusive. Heck, if Starfield and Elder Scrolls and all these other Bethesda games are exclusive now, I mean, come on, man. It's right under our nose. Okay. And we're not even done yet, because there's some more bull crap with this CMA stuff. There's some more stuff. And you see, that's why I tell you. And you see, page 16, 17, 18, and 19 covers all this information on this legal document. Y'all want me to go over it? I ain't got nothing else to do. Let's go over it. Let's dig into it. Y'all just got the broad part of it. So y'all really want to play? Let's go ahead and play today. We got time. Let's go ahead and do it. So, page 16 of this document says, first, Microsoft argues that its past business practices are consistent. Oh, really? Its stated position that it does not intend to remove Call of Duty from PlayStation or degrade access to it. This is difficult to square with what has actually happened. The CMA reviewed Microsoft's strategy following its previous acquisitions and found that Microsoft typically makes games exclusive to Xbox. You can't make this up. It's right there. I know y'all hearing me. Okay, let's continue to read, because we're not dumb, we smart. Microsoft has never disputed this. Page 17 says Microsoft is fond of arguing that with its prior acquisitions, it did not make the existing already released games it acquired exclusive to Xbox. But the foreclosed concern in this case is not about past releases of Call of Duty. It is about the impact of Microsoft making new Call of Duty releases, which are launched every year exclusive. You see the power that Microsoft can have and will have in the future over the industry? Some of y'all are not focusing on that. All y'all focusing on is all this big old ABK deal situation. You realize the power. That's why the CMA is looking into things the way they're looking at. That's why the FTC is looking at that. You got way too much power. Way too much power. They already got too much power when it comes to the cloud gaming segment. We talked about this yesterday, and we still don't understand that. We quick to defend these corporations, but you also got to expose them. You also got to dig deep. Sony too as well. I expose Sony all the time. Sony don't get no pass from me. If they deal with us right and do the right things, then cool. I don't care who comes after me. I don't care. Say whatever you want to say. I don't care. Because I'm just gonna laugh. Y'all want to defend them, y'all defend them. Maybe they must be paying your bills. But hey, I'm all for what's right. I love Sony games more than I love Xbox games. I'm willing to admit that. And that's a hill that I'm a stay on saying that until Microsoft shows me something different. And this gen, well, that narrative might change a little bit depending on what they do. They still got to prove something to me because this ABK deal does not impress me, dog. It does not. You're just trying to take control over a market that, well, little to nobody have control over right now but you. They're trying to be the gods of cloud gaming because, wait, you got the technology for it, right? And everybody has to come to you for that technology so that they can do whatever they got to do in the clouds. Come on, dog. We're not stupid. Right? So, let's get back into business. So basically, with the foreclosure concern in this case is not about the past releases of Call of Duty. It is about the impact of Microsoft making new Call of Duty releases, which are launched every year exclusive, as it has done for the new releases of Starfield and Elder Scrolls following the acquisition of ZeniMax in 2021. Okay, the case closed. Case closed. As the PFs explain, these releases were announced in 2018 and were not expected at that time to be Xbox exclusives. Ooh. It was only after, listen, it was only after acquiring ZeniMax that Microsoft, Phil Spencer, revealed that all along the deal had been about delivering great exclusive games for Xbox, which this man crossed his leg in a black chair, sitting there talking to, I don't know who the interviewer was, talking about this stuff. Talking about delivering great games exclusive to Xbox and Xbox Game Pass and wherever Game Pass is available. He said that in an interview. And some of y'all gonna damage control. It's right here. You want me to blow it up? It's right here. Some of y'all gonna damage control that too. Damage control all you want. It's right there. Legal document is stating that. So can you trust Microsoft? Would you trust Microsoft? Not knowing what's gonna happen with one of the biggest franchises in gaming history, which is Call of Duty. Say what you want to say about COD, but it prints money. Just like Fortnite, just like Minecraft. It's just facts. Can you trust Microsoft? Ask yourselves that. Can you trust Microsoft? Some of y'all over here rooting for Microsoft. Can you trust these frauds? Come on, man. Yo, some of y'all don't like hearing the truth, dog. And me, this is why I say, dog, I'm not into the fanboy bullcrap. I'm not into it. I stand for what's right.
We will make our own destiny. We will make our own destiny.
Evans with the $2 says Starfield is exclusive, but Elder Scrolls, not sure. You're not sure? You're not sure. Elder Scrolls 6 was announced to be exclusive. You're not sure?
We will make our own destiny.
You're not sure?
We will make our own destiny.
Was Starfield announced for PS5? I don't think so. Okay. Not arguing. Okay. Marlon, was Final Fantasy VII Remake supposed to be released on Xbox? Sony doesn't release games on Xbox, so why are you trying to force Xbox to release on PS? Wait, what? What does Final Fantasy VII Remake have to do with anything that we're talking about? First and foremost, why am I trying to force Xbox to release on PS? Well, you need to ask Microsoft that. Why is Microsoft trying to ink a 10-year deal for Call of Duty for PlayStation? Why are they trying to do that? Nobody is forcing anything. Nobody's forcing anything. If anything, Microsoft is the one trying to force that 10-year deal on Sony. Trying to strike that 10-year deal on Sony. Nobody's forcing anything, dog. I mean, has Xbox ever been known for Final Fantasy, dog? Let's keep it a buck. I mean, because I'm not in the mood today. So for let's be real. What platform, let's be real. What platform is known for Final Fantasy? What platform did it started on? Can somebody please educate me, because maybe I'm the dummy here. Like, could you please tell me, because I'm not in the mood today for this bull crap. Not in the mood for this. All right. So please tell me. Please tell me. Like, what platform did it started on? Final Fantasy. Nintendo. Right? Nintendo. Not Sony. Right? Okay. So I'm guessing Sony is wrong for I'm guessing after Nintendo, I'm guessing Sony is wrong for striking a deal with Square Enix, or working with Square Enix with Final Fantasy. I'm guessing they're wrong. Because as far as I can remember, it was Nintendo and then it was Sony. Right? And to this day, it's Sony. Right? It is Sony. So what I'm tripping on is, how is it that we get from this situation to we forcing games? We trying to force Xbox to release on PS. No, Xbox is begging PS. They're begging PS. They're bending the bow. They even said that they would put Call of Duty day and date on their subscription service, on Sony's subscription service, day and date. Same quality, same games, same. So who is forcing what? Who is pushing anything? Nobody is pushing anything. If anything, anybody is pushing anything is Microsoft. Because it's a part of their big halo that they're building. Right? The big new world where everybody holds hands together and game forever. Everybody is playing the games that they're offering everywhere, on every platform. Don't you see what Microsoft is trying to do? Right? That's what they're trying to do here. Let me get to this donation, bro. It says the only thing about Elder Scrolls 6 we haven't seen is a small trailer about 40 seconds long, showed no platforms in the trailer, so we don't know. Okay, so let me say this to you. You honestly think, so you're basically saying that this document is a lie, right? Okay. So you're telling me we don't know the platforms so you're telling me that Elder Scrolls 6 is not going to be an Xbox exclusive? If Starfield is an Xbox exclusive, you honestly think that Elder Scrolls 6 is not going to be you are crazy. You are crazy. The way how Microsoft has been acting and how ruthless they've been acting, you honestly think that Elder Scrolls 6 is going to be on PS5? You honestly, those last two games that was tied to Sony's name because of the time exclusivity, which is Deathloop, right? And Ghostwire Tokyo. You honestly think that Elder Scrolls 6 is going to be on PS5 when Starfield ain't even on PS5? Come on, man. Yo, I thought we better than this, bro. Really? That's like saying, oh, well, you know what? Spider-Man 3 is going to be on on Series X, on Xbox. It's not going to be no longer a PS exclusive. It's going to be on Xbox. That's like, I don't even know what else to even compare this crap to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know what else to say. Oh, Wolverine. Oh, Wolverine. Oh yeah, Wolverine is going to be on Xbox. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? No. Sony pay all that money to just put that on Xbox? Microsoft pay all that money to put it on Xbox? No. That's the game now, dog. Exclusivity is the game now. That's the game now. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to. That's the game now for Microsoft. Exclusivity. That's what they're fighting for now. You see how they match up Sony? How many exclusive Microsoft got versus how much exclusive Sony got? Clearly, exclusivity matters to Microsoft. Or else Phil wouldn't went up on stage saying the things that he was saying. What? Are y'all serious, dog? Are y'all being for real? Y'all need to come better than that, dog. If y'all really sitting here telling me that Elder Scrolls 6 is going to be on PS5 when Starfield of all games, where everybody was thinking, oh shoot, it's gonna be on PlayStation. Nope, sorry, exclusive. Come on, dog. Y'all know better than that. Y'all tripping, man. I knew the narrative was gonna change very quickly. Y'all was gonna come with something. Come on, guys. Seriously, bro. Come on, bro.
Make our own destiny.
I gotta come better than that, bro. Thank you for the $20. Y'all gotta come better than this. I'm ready. I'm ready for this today. I'm ready. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Let's go, bro. I'm ready for this. Cause here comes the armchair freaking lawyers now. Here we go. It says, you just said Microsoft lied about the Bethesda games. Xbox already offered to put COD on PS. Did y'all just hear what he just said? Did y'all just hear what he just said? I'm going to read it again, what he just said. We're going to finish reading the rest of it. He said, you just said that Microsoft lied about Bethesda games. Xbox already offered to put COD on PS. Okay. Sony turned it down. How is Xbox ruthless for having exclusive? Sony keeps everything off Xbox. How are they not ruthless? Okay. Sony keeps everything off of Xbox. Let me tell you something. Sony has been around before Xbox, right? A lot of the IPs that Sony got, they've been having it before Microsoft was even in the picture. They were building relationships with these studios way before. Right? And even when they even got in, they had relationships with them. Right? I want to hear it. Microsoft could have had Spider-Man. What did they do with Sunset Overdrive where was the faith in Sunset Overdrive 2? Where was the faith in Insomniac? Let's really talk about it. You think I feel sorry for Microsoft? No, I do not. Because a lot of the studios, a lot of the opportunities that Sony got, Microsoft had the same opportunities as well. Are y'all serious? Y'all can't be serious.
Make our own destiny.
So hold on. So you're gonna blame Sony. You're gonna blame Sony for having so many exclusives, which they actually earned those exclusive over time, even before Microsoft even got into the picture with the Xbox brand. And even after they got into the picture, they had when all them studios was up for sale, when all those opportunities was up, why did Microsoft have faith in those titles? Why didn't Microsoft have faith in those companies then? Are y'all serious, dog? Are y'all serious? Nah.
make our own destiny.
No. I don't feel sorry for them. They don't get a pass because everything that Sony got, now they starting to do. Now they starting to trying to build relationships and trying to buy up every doggone thing because they're trying to get back at Sony. Come on, guys. Are we being serious? We can't be serious, dog. You see what I'm saying? What do you think they're doing? They're doing the same thing that Sony's been doing for years. What are they doing? What is Microsoft doing?
We will make our own destiny.
What is Microsoft doing? What is Microsoft doing right now? The same thing that Sony's been doing. I'm not trying to hear it. I'm not trying to hear it. Two wrongs don't make a right. If you're going to blame Sony, blame Microsoft as well. What is Microsoft doing? Buying up everything.
We will.
Are you serious, dog? I don't feel so. Oh, we don't have Spider-Man. We don't have a superhero game. Yeah, you could have had one. You could have been if you just had a little bit of faith. And a lot of these studios that was up for sale. Where were you when Insomniac was up for sale? You could have grabbed Insomniac too. You could have offered more money. Man, get out of here with that. Get out of my face with that. You see what I'm saying? That y'all come at me straight, dog. Come at me straight. Stop wasting my time, dog. All of these studios that was up for sale, they could have went to. Oh, let's hurry up and let's grab Ninja Theory. Right? Let's hurry up and grab Ninja Theory away from Sony. Yo, get out of here, bro. Get out of here with that nonsense. All nonsense. They do the same thing. They don't get a pass. Microsoft be doing the same thing in a sleazy way. They do the same thing. Both of them do the same thing. I don't know why everybody's sitting there making it seem like, oh, well, Sony be blocking games and this. Microsoft block games too. You see Gears on PlayStation? Do you see Halo on PlayStation? Oh no. They went on ahead and trying to garnish freaking Bungie. Don't get me started, dog. Don't get me started. Dog, don't get me going today. Today is not the day. Look at what happened. Oh, wait. Everybody asking about what happened to Rise Son of Rome. Everything Microsoft touch, it seems like it just turns to crap. What are you talking about? Right? The relationship between them and Crytek. Remember that situation? Everybody wondering, whoa, where is Son of Rome 2? Yeah. You want to really dig? Let's dig, baby. Let's dig. Because they ain't no better too. Like I said, they both they do the same thing. Don't stop trying to make Microsoft be this great, they're God, they're the God of gaming when they're not. Sony's been doing this way longer than them. Sony's earned their stripes over the years. Sony has earned these exclusive titles. Microsoft can earn them too. That's why they're doing everything that Sony did back then. They're doing the same freaking thing. The only difference is they suck at making good quality games. I just said it. They suck at making good quality games. They just now getting it together. Don't get me started, dog. Don't get me started. Don't get me riled up on Microsoft's case. You understand what I'm saying? They suck. All right? They just now getting it together. This generation, they just now get the Xbox One generation was a joke. Are y'all being for real? The only good generation Microsoft had was the 360 generation. That's it. That's it. What are you talking about? If they had good exclusive games on the Xbox generation, don't you think the Xbox generation would have been so much better than what it was? Are you kidding me, dog? Are you being for real? Look at the Xbox One gen. You can count on your hands the good IPs that they had. Why you think they're doing things different now for this generation? Oh, we don't want to be labeled as the shooter box. Why you think they're doing? Get out of here, man. This ain't nothing new. And y'all sitting here defending them. Like they so better than Sony. They're so better than Sony. Nah, dog. They the same. They do the same thing. It's just that one does higher quality games than the other. They both do the same. Stop trying to defend them. Stop. I keep telling y'all. Stop trying to defend them. They both do the same thing. It's just that Sony's been doing it longer. Sony been a part of this game for a long time. You can't get in the ring, you know what I'm saying, and try to box with somebody that's been boxing longer than you, right? And know every trick to the trade, know every blow, every swing that you're gonna make, because they study you. They've been knowing you. This does not impress Sony. This doesn't do nothing for Sony. Sony already know this already. Microsoft got money, so we expect them to buy up everything. Who are they going to buy next? But y'all want to sit there and blame Sony for having all their exclusive games from years ago, right? Y'all want to blame them for that. But look at Microsoft. Look what Microsoft doing in this age, in this modern age. What is Microsoft doing? The same damn thing. That's what they're doing. So get out of my face with that. Don't come at me with that. That's not going to hold up. That's not going to hold up. Come at me, dog. Come at me better than that. They're doing the same exact thing. They were sitting there. Oh, yeah. Look. Right? They sit there and went to the CMA. Oh, look. Sony got, thank you for the donation. Sony got 260, right? Sony got 260 or 260 something. We only got 50 something. They over there crying to the CMA. Oh, look, see, we only got a little bit of exclusive games. Whose fault is that? Whose fault is that? Have a little bit of faith in your brand. Maybe you could have bought up everything that Sony got. Then what would the narrative be then? Let's see how y'all move that goalpost. Some of y'all don't like hearing the truth. Some of y'all don't like hearing the truth. Y'all ain't ready for me, dog. Y'all ain't ready for me. Some of y'all don't like hearing the truth. If the shoes was on the other foot, right? And Microsoft had all those exclusives and Sony had a measly 50-something exclusives. Oh, what would the narrative be then? What would the narrative be then? So Microsoft ain't ruthless? They're not ruthless, right? They're not ruthless. Oh, no, they're just the good guys. They're just the good guys. So we just want Microsoft to just dominate in every area. We want them to dominate in the subscription market. We want them to dominate in the cloud market. And we also want them to dominate in the console market. Forget about Sony. Sony can go away. That what y'all want? They can't even make high quality games to save their life. Is that what y'all want? Y'all want me to be real? Listen, I ain't getting paid. I ain't getting no sponsorship. I'm going to tell you that right now. So I don't care about none of that stuff. I can speak my mind and say how it is. I don't care who is listening. I don't care. I don't give a doggone. I tell it like it is. If you don't like what I'm saying, there's a door. Y'all know me, dog. Y'all know me. Why y'all act like y'all don't know me? I don't care about none of that stuff. I am who I am. I say it like it is, tell it like it is, and it is what it is. None of them suckers ain't perfect too. Them suckers is in the same boat. Same doggone boat. What is Microsoft doing that's so great for us? Game Pass. That's it. That's all you can say is Game Pass. And you start off a new generation 2 years in a row making freaking excuses. 2 years in a row. At launch, you came up with excuses. You don't have no launch. Well, delay the friggin' console. Delay the console. Y'all don't see that to talk about, right? Then 2021, they catch themselves releasing Halo and all this other stuff, right? But nah. And then now you come in 2022 talking about, oh, we're sorry. We're sorry we didn't produce. Sorry? When your competition has been putting out games consistently since day one out the gate, y'all don't see that to talk about? Done, dog. I'm done. A waste of time. Waste of time. Thank you for the $20. Says Microsoft was under bad leadership then. Oh, well, that's their fault. Bro, that's excuses. Who cares about bad leadership? Who cares? No. Bad leadership. Bad. That's it? That's it, dog? Bad leadership? So whose fault? Is that Sony's fault? For them to be on the bad leadership then? Are you kidding me, my guy? Yo, y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. Bad leadership? So it's Sony's fault?
We'll make our own destiny.
Yo, I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying about bad leadership, but that's a Microsoft fault, not a Sony's fault. You understand what I'm saying? Yes, they had bad leadership back then. That's why Xbox almost failed. And Phil Spencer saved Xbox with Game Pass. We know this, dog. Bad leadership, that's their fault. So Sony gets to be on the chopping block to have all these exclusive games because Microsoft gets a pass because they had bad management. That's your freaking fault. And now you want to sit there and blame. That's like me getting mad because I lost a race because I should have been a little bit faster. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand. Like, I can't even think of anything else stupid to compare this to. Oh, I didn't mod my car fast enough. So this other guy, Sony ended up beating me in his Lamborghini because my car ain't fast enough to keep up. That's your fault, dog. That's your fault. You should have made your car fast enough. Get to these donations, dog. Microsoft was under bad leadership then. Microsoft made mistakes. Lots of mistake they made. That's not a Sony fault. No, I don't feel sorry for them. Sony made bad decisions too with PS3. It ain't just Microsoft. They just now came back with PS4. It was almost wrap time for Sony because they didn't thought that the PS4 was going to take off the way it did. Sony almost went under with PS3. It ain't just Microsoft, dog. And what did Sony do? Brushed themselves off and came back. Greatness awaits, dog. Play has no limits. Sony too. Sony was going through management. Sony too. Y'all don't remember this? Of course y'all don't remember. Y'all coming with nonsense. You know, nonsense. You know what I'm saying? Sony too. Sony was struggling too. And then they finally came back in the end with the PS3 with sales, outselling the Series X when Microsoft was bodying them. What?
We will.
Sony was going through it too. So, you know what I mean? The PS, they was losing money on the PS3. We remember this. Not enough games during the launch window of the PS3. Y'all remember this. You understand what I'm saying? They went through it too. They had hiccups here and there, but that did not stop Sony. They kept going. I don't want to hear that about Microsoft. Yeah, Don Matrick almost synced the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Especially Don Matrick out of all of them. He was the worst one. Crazy out your mind. Crazy out your mind. You were out of your mind. It says Microsoft made mistakes. What major third-party game is exclusive to Xbox? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Was Sony... Hold on. Here we go. Was Sony crying about... What's that game? Half-Life or half... What's that game called again? Life, half, whatever that crap is called. I don't remember. Was Sony crying about that? Huh? Was Sony crying life to half or whatever that game is called? I can't remember right now because I'm in the gritty, in the grind of this. You know, I think it's called. I don't remember. I don't remember. Don't get me to say the wrong thing. What's it called? High on Life. Thank y'all. High on Life. Right? Was Sony crying about that? That could have been on PlayStation, right? Oh, nah. No. No, of course not. Hi-Fi Rush. Oh, no, of course not. Right? Of course not. Right? And you want to talk about third party? We really gonna sit there and talk about third party stuff? I ain't got the time for it. I ain't got the time for it. Because yeah, says Microsoft that goes around to these third-party studios and get stuff to be in Game Pass. Are we being for real, dog? We got to do better than this, bro. We got to do it. Sony uses misleading marketing and money having to make Xbox look small. What? What? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What? Did you hear this man? This man said Sony uses misleading marketing and money to make Microsoft look small. What? What? Hold on, dog. You can't be for real, dog. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wait. Hold. Let me say it. Woo! I'm fired up now. What? Are you kidding me, dog? Are you serious? When Microsoft sit here got way more studios than Sony and fixing to buy one of the biggest, big dude on the verge of inking the biggest deal of all time that this industry have ever seen, making them look small? How is Sony making Microsoft look small when Microsoft got so much power? Are you serious? The only leg that Sony got to stand on is their exclusive games. That's it. So who is trying to make who look small? Dog, don't get to me with marketing, because Microsoft with their marketing too, dog. Can't be for real, dog. Can't be for real. This is crazy, dog. Says the company that got all the more studios than Sony. Who is making who look small? Buying Activision Blizzard. Who is making who look small? Just inked something recently, 2 years, not even 2 years ago with Bethesda. Who is making who? Buying up all the big publishers out of the industry. Who is making who look small? They sitting there buying up all the big dogs. You don't see that? So tell me, who's making who look small? Bruh. OG Gaming. Facts. My wife's first console was the all-white Sunset Overdrive version of the Xbox One. Spider-Man was offered to Microsoft first. They dropped the ball with Insomniac. Exactly. That's your fault, dog. That's your fault. See, somebody backing me up, because somebody's mind is clearly remembering what I was saying. Don't blame Sony for you not having Spider-Man. I see all these Xbots or whatever y'all want to call them crying about they don't have no superhero game and this and that. Oh, crying about why Spider-Man ain't coming to Xbox. That's Microsoft's fault. That's Microsoft's fault. Microsoft, for some reason, it's almost as if like they just don't know how to keep relationships going. They dropped the ball, dog. They could have had majority of the games that Sony got. They dropped the ball. I ain't trying to hear that. That's not Sony's fault why you don't have Spider-Man, why you don't have, Resistance and all that type of stuff. It's not Sony's fault. When all these studios were for sale, you was there too. You just your mindset was on something completely different. Management was on, oh, I'm sorry. You was sitting there. Oh, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Your Tail News. Today on Your Tail News, we're going to talk about football. We're going to talk about basketball, NASCAR, F1, and all the news that you can get when it comes to the sports anniversary. Nah, they were too busy turning their system into an all-in-one entertainment box. Get out of here with that nonsense. They were so busy trying to take over that market. Oh, let's make it all in one. Xbox One all in one. Y'all don't remember that? DRM, same Microsoft that was trying to wasting time. Let's move on. I'm done. Foolishness. Yeah, we want to brush Microsoft practices under the rug. Yeah, DRM. Y'all remember that DRM situation with the Xbox One? Oh, just stop talking, Marlon. Stop talking. Just finish. Hurry up. And let's see what we got. Black John, thank you for the $1. Randy, thank you for the $1. Gaskin, thank you for becoming a member again. Love you. E-Man, exclusives aren't earned, bro. They are paid for. Exclusives are not earned, they're paid for. Boy. Yeah. Okay. Just laugh on that one. Black John says, so what about Stellar Blade Project Eve? That was originally announced for other platforms, but now it's exclusive. That's Microsoft's fault. Let's see here. Starfield and Redfall are new IPs. Fallout and Elder Scrolls are legacy content. So until it's confirmed, we don't know, man. Can't say right or wrong. That hip. Bethesda equals Doom, Quake, Elder Scrolls Online, and numbered series. Dishonored, Starfield, Fallout absolutely would be exclusive to Series X and PC. Well, there you go. There you go. There you go. All right.
We will make our own destiny.
E-Man, thank you for the $5. Says Sony is reaping what they sow, bro. Their past practices has caused Microsoft to respond this way. It's business. Action gets a reaction, just how it goes. Exactly. 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 You don't get no argument for me. There's no right and wrong in this situation. They both do the same thing. That's the point I'm trying to drive home. They both do the same thing. They both do the same thing. So it's like, okay, for somebody that's saying, well, you know, exclusives, of course they pay for exclusives. Microsoft pays for exclusives. Sony pays for exclusives. But here's the thing with exclusives. You have to build relationships, regardless of you paying for exclusives and things, because you can pay for exclusives and it don't do good. You see what I'm saying? So that's kind of not true to an extent. Like, yes, the truthful side of it, yes, you pay for your exclusives, right? Or you buy a studio or whatever so you can have it exclusive to your box. But you have to build a relationship. You have to have some type of relationship with them. You see what I'm saying? In order for that to go smooth, in order for it to sell well on your platform. You understand what I'm saying? Like, and Sony have been working with a lot of these studios that you see them buying and stuff. They have long relationship with these studios. Housemarque, for instance, they were making stuff on PS3, dog. You know what I'm saying? This ain't now. A lot of people was acting surprised that they bought Housemarque. They've been dealing with Housemarque for years, since PS3. Since they first game. That's what I'm saying. Building relationships. They ain't just about buying. You can buy whatever you want. You can buy whatever you want and it's still garbage. You understand what I'm saying? Still trash. Microsoft can buy all this stuff and it goes in vain tomorrow. It goes in vain 10, 15 years from now. Some of y'all don't want to hear the truth. Call of Duty can go sour years from now. Where does that put them? Same thing with Sony. We just don't know. We don't know the future of these franchises. We don't know. Sales are steady declining and going up, declining and going up. Just up and down, up and down. That's why you got to switch it up. That's why you see Sony doing the things that they're doing. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, Sony might be getting a dose of their own medicine, but don't sit there and make it seem like Microsoft is so perfect, because they're not. They're just as guilty as Sony. And the only way that Sony can defeat Microsoft this generation is to keep doing what Sony do best. That's the only way. Because they have the upper hand on them when it comes to the subscription service market. Until Sony find a way to dig in their hat and come up with something out of thin air, well, it's going to continue to be that way until somebody stop Microsoft, because they're unstoppable right now. They got deep pockets. You can't stop money. You can't stop it. If it was legal for Microsoft to buy the whole world, guess what y'all would say? Go ahead, Microsoft, buy the whole world, because we'll all benefit from you buying the whole world, right? I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys would love that. Y'all can get free computer, free cost of living, free everything. One world order. Y'all would love that, right? Some of y'all would love that. Y'all love these big companies in power so they can buy every freaking thing. Make these big, massive purchases. Well, there you have it. So I'm let that marinate on y'all. But don't sit there and act like, you know what I'm saying, that they're perfect when they're not. They're not perfect. They're not. You know what I'm saying? And you're reading through this stuff, and it's just like all you can do is shake your head, because you could see why Sony is behaving the way they're behaving. You can't fault them for that. You can't fault them for saying no. They don't want to do the deal. You see what I'm saying? They have all reason. They have all right to say no. Can't force. None of us can force Sony to sign that deal. Doesn't matter what you say. Oh, well, Sony need to do this because, yeah, I agree. Sony needs to stop whining and complaining and dig into their IPs. Sony got the best IPs in the world. Dig into your IPs. Dig into your doormat IPs and come up with something. Leave them. I said it before and I'll say it again one last time. Leave Call of Duty alone. Let Microsoft have Call of Duty. Let them run wild and do whatever. They can sign the whole freaking world. We don't care. Let them go around to every company and try to spite us by signing 10-year deals to everybody. We don't care. Go ahead and do what you want to do. But we got something up our sleeves for you. That's how you answer back. Stop being weak. Stop being a sheep and stand up tall and be a wolf. Are you going to be a sheep all your life? No, you're not. You got to stand tall, bro. Got to stand tall. Sony ain't trying to be a sheep in this situation. They're trying to be the wolves out of this situation. Well, you know what being a wolf comes with, right, Sony? You stepping away from all that money, right, Sony? You don't want to be in relationships with Microsoft, right, Sony? Come on, guys. I don't know why we act so. Come on, man. You already know the deal, bro. Come on, stop playing, bro. Stop playing. Let's move on. Stop playing. You already know the vibes. You already know what Sony got to do. You already know what they're going to do. They have already said it plenty of times already. They want to block the deal. Well, block it. And chances are it ain't going to get blocked, because the rest of the stories that we got to cover. Oh, yeah. Yeah. All right, let's move on. Let's talk about PlayStation and this claim that, well, here we go. Here we go. More conversations to be had about how Sony handled their games. All right. And so let's talk about this. If you are enjoying the show so far, hit the like button, hit the share button. I appreciate you guys. Serious talk, man. Sometimes you got to put your foot down and talk real about this stuff, because people walk all over you, make you look like you don't have no sense. PlayStation buries smaller games unlike Xbox. Did y'all just hear that? Nah. Nah. Hold on. Did y'all just hear that? PlayStation buries smaller games unlike Xbox. This is a new claim in the ABK deal. See what I tell you about this ABK deal? It has taken over the whole industry. You see what I'm telling you about this ABK deal? So, let me ask y'all this. Does Sony bury their smaller games? A simple yes. I ain't got to do no poll. A simple yes or no. Does Sony bury their games? Bury their smaller games, their smaller IPs, their indie games? Does Sony bury their games? Yes or no? Yes or no? It's a simple yes or no. Does Sony bury their games? Bury their smaller games? Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. There we go. A lot of you guys are saying yes, they bury their games. All right. All right. Okay. Y'all said y'all piece. Okay. Okay. All right, here we go. Listen to this. PlayStation has been blamed effectively for burying smaller titles on its storefront. Ooh, so Microsoft don't bury titles too? Okay. Especially in the contrast to Xbox and its marketplace. This claim comes from an anonymous, I'm going to say this again, anonymous developer known as Market Participant E. In the latest responses to the provisional findings by the UK's CMA on Microsoft Activision Blizzard deal. Developers say smaller games doesn't appear organically in the PlayStation Store. Do you guys believe that to be true? Do you guys believe that to be true? I'm asking y'all. I'm done talking. I'm done for today. I'm asking y'all the question. Do y'all believe that to be true? This developer, anonymous participant, is saying that smaller games does not appear organically on the PlayStation Store. I'm waiting to see them. Hold on. I'm looking. I'm waiting to see what y'all saying. Oh, okay. Oh, let's finish this up. The anonymous developer self-described in the document as a business that primarily focusing on releasing video games for various platforms, including both Xbox and PlayStation, says that its PlayStation sales are stagnating while its Xbox sales are improving. Oh, so I guess the PlayStation sales is dipping and Xbox sales is rising. Ooh. Quote, this is mainly due to the fact that despite PlayStation having the lion's share of player numbers and console sales, that share is mainly provided to larger titles from huge publishing labels. Ooh, here we go. And or developers and publishers who are willing to spend lots of money on paid marketing within PlayStation console. Here we go. So apparently Sony splashes mud on their smaller games. Furthermore, the developer says that smaller titles will rarely appear organically to PlayStation players. Question for y'all. Do y'all hear this? I'm about to really ask y'all this. Let's do a poll. I'm done. I'm done with these anonymous stuff. Let me ask y'all this. Yeah, answer that question. Yes or no? Smaller titles will rarely appear organically to PlayStation players. Y'all answer that question. Y'all call yourselves PlayStation fans and fanboys and boys in the blue. You know, whatever y'all want to, ponies, whatever y'all want to call yourselves. Y'all be on the PlayStation Store day in and day out. So answer that question truthfully, please. So that everybody who is watching can see for themselves, because I'm not saying nothing else. I'm done talking. I'm not giving my opinion on this. I'm just letting y'all give y'all opinion on this. Y'all say y'all PlayStation boys. So dig in. Dig in. Is that true? Smaller titles will rarely appear organically to PlayStation players. That's a question for y'all. These players need to know about the game beforehand and then search for it on PlayStation Store. Wow. Buy hit Hades and Hollow Knight on Amazon. Really? On the other hand, it claims that Xbox Storefront, which has special sections. So yeah, they're trying to say basically Microsoft have a better storefront than Sony. Like how they organize their storefronts. Are y'all hearing what I'm saying? Because I need everybody to be talking. Now y'all been waiting for these topics so y'all can start not being dead in the streams. Now everybody need to be typing. Is this true? Is this that's the next poll I'm gonna ask. I need everybody to be keep it a buck with me. All right. Does Microsoft have a better storefront than Sony when it comes to their smaller titles? When it comes to organically searching for smaller titles? Let's ask y'all that question. Everybody busy today typing. Ask y'all that question. All right, let's see. I don't know, Gaming and Reactions. We don't know. We don't know. So Microsoft, okay. So basically, Microsoft has a better storefront. Okay. That's cool. Hey. Okay, there you go. So, on the other hand, it claims that Xbox Storefront, which has special sections for smaller games as well as Game Pass, allows more people to find their games. So even if Xbox has smaller player numbers and console sales than PlayStation, the developers' games are selling just as well on Xbox. In fact, its revenue for new games on Xbox is apparently more than it on PlayStation. Wait. Hold on. Did y'all just hear that? So you're telling me Xbox digital storefront is selling more than Sony? Well, I thought Sony was the market leader. I thought Sony was leading in their digital storefront. I thought Sony had more player base and more user base. I thought Sony was crushing it over Microsoft in that area. Or maybe I'm tripping. Am I tripping? Or because what I'm tripping on is what? There's no way, dog. You don't even need to be a fanboy. There's no way. There's no way. So you're telling me, you're telling me that Microsoft storefront is performing better on new games than Sony? Nah. I mean, no, there's no way. 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 Because that's cap. That's cap. Say what you want to say about the PS Store, but that's cap. That's cap. Hold on, dog. Hold on. Why would Sony be in the position that they're in right now? That's where they're crushing it at. On their digital storefront, on the PS Store, they have more. Stop talking, Marlon. Move on. Move on. Don't waste time, Marlon. Don't waste time. You're wasting your time. Don't explain yourself, Marlon. Don't explain yourself. Everybody know what you're about to say. Marlon, shut up. Let me shut my mouth. This is why this developer believes that Microsoft acquisition deal would be a good thing. Okay. Are you hearing this? Wait. Are you hearing this? Hold on. Hold on. Let me get to this $10. Says Marlon, big titles are the meat and potatoes of PS gamers. I understand that. But look at Shuya Yoshida. Look at how PlayStation has made their indie games like very, very prevalent and apparent in their showcases. You know what I'm saying? Helldivers and what's that game called? Little Devils Inside. You know, like they in spite of the big stuff, they still show the smaller stuff, even in their state of plays, right? Even Shuya Yoshida came out and talked about Jim Ryan, you know, saying that, you know what, Jim Ryan is really not so much on the big stuff. Like, he's really about the indie stuff as well. You know what I mean? And I've heard about smaller studios praising PlayStation, how they take care of their indie studios and push them. You see what I'm saying? So yes, the big stuff obviously is what PlayStation is known for, but also you got to understand that the indie stuff has made a big stamp of approval on PlayStation. PS4, you see what I'm saying? Huge indie stuff on PS4. Huge, big push. But hey, man. But hey, listen to this though. Somebody said, whoa, Scott. Scott says a dev that was paid by Microsoft. Did y'all hear? This is rigged. This sounds bogus and rigged. Maybe it's just us, because a lot of y'all in agreement with what that person just said. Listen, did y'all hear what this person, anonymous participant? I don't even know what developer what studio this is. Listen to this. This is why this developer believes that the Microsoft Activision deal would be a good thing for a smaller mid-sized business. Oh, Marlon, shut your mouth. Ask the community. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Did y'all hear what this person just said? What?
We will make our own destiny.
What? Did y'all hear that? Lee, thank you for the $2. Says off topic. Your Japanese is good, my guy. Thank you so much. Wait, what? Did y'all hear? Let me ask y'all this. This is a big question. Y'all said no. Y'all said yes. That smaller titles will rarely appear. Okay, y'all said yes. All right, so that's buried. What? Wait. I'm going to ask y'all this. Microsoft Activision deal would be a good thing for smaller mid-sized businesses? Whoa. Let me ask y'all this question. Yes or no? Hit the like button. Oh, I love this edition of the show today. This is what I'm talking about. Topics that we need to go over and discuss and dig into. We ain't got time to waste. We got questions to ask. I'm asking y'all that question. Does Microsoft Activision deal, would it be a good thing for a smaller to mid-sized business like theirs and would force PlayStation to up its game? So oh my God. Wait a minute. Wait, hold on. I'm trying to keep myself from, hold on. I have to say something. I got to talk. I know you're going to tell me to be quiet, but I got to talk. Wait, what? So you're telling me that this Microsoft Activision Blizzard deal is going to make Sony up their game because of this? It's going to force Sony to be better? It's going to... Oh, God. What? This is insanity. Nope. Nope. What? You're telling me that this Microsoft Activision Blizzard deal is going to be a good thing for small, mid-sized businesses and it's going to force Sony to be better? Okay, dog. Okay, I'm done. Next. I'm done talking. I have nothing else to say. I'm going to let that marinate on y'all. I'm done talking. Okay, Sony's gonna be better because this Activision Blizzard deal. Okay, bro. Okay. Sony's gonna it's gonna force Sony to up their game and to be better. Okay, I hear you. Okay, dog. Hear you. You see how Sony is acting right now. Sony ain't even flinching. Sony ain't even budging right now. Yeah, they've been crying, Call of Duty. Okay, I'll give you that. But they're not even flinching right now. What? Now, if you say something like, well, that might force Sony to make their subscription service better, then okay, that makes sense to me. Right? Like maybe force more of their IPs into their subscription service, or I don't know, come up with something. That makes sense. But to sit there and make Sony as a whole, force Sony as a whole to be better? Oh, come on, dog. You got to be joking. You got to be joking. No, sir. E-Man, thank you for the $5. So they committed... Woo! Oh, God, E-Man, you find perjury. They committed perjury, bro. It says, now you tripping. It says, was this said in court? They gonna risk jail time for Microsoft? Why it gotta be bogus? Don't get me to lie. This is one of the participants. This is one of the participants, dog. Anonymous participant. You don't believe me? I'll show you guys the article. Here's the article right here on PlayStation, PlayStation.net. You can't make this up. It's right here. It's right here, dog. It's right here. Anonymous developer. You know what I'm saying? Anonymous. All right. Anonymous. Wow, bro. Wow. This is crazy, man. All this stuff is crazy. I don't even know what else to say. That's why I said I want this deal to be over with, because the more it drags on, the more it's like exposing a lot of things. Like, I don't even know, guys. I don't even know who this is. Maybe this is somebody that was paid by Microsoft to say this. Like, I mean, I don't even know at this point. But make sure y'all hit the like button for me. Appreciate y'all. Let's get back into the meat and potatoes. Whoa, deal's gonna get approved now. ABK deal is gonna get approved now. Y'all ready? ABK deal is gonna get approved now. Y'all ready? Okay, they flexing on Sony now. Here we go. This is coming from PureXbox.com. UK CMA documents reveal 6. Whoa, Sony. Oh, Sony, look over your shoulders, baby. 6. Are y'all hearing it? This deal's gonna get approved. The UK CMA documents reveal 6 companies, 6 that are in favor of Xbox and the acquisition Blizzard deal. There's no doubt in my mind that this deal is not going to get approved. 6. Oh, and here's the quote. PlayStation needs better competition. Ooh. Man, this is crazy, dog. This is insane. Are y'all ready for this? I don't even think y'all ready for this. See, now we have all these participants in this same company backing. That the anonymous person that we just covered before is a participant. Anonymous. These companies, except for one, all these other 3 participant companies. Why are there? They don't even say nothing, Marlon. All of these companies are anonymous. Except for one. Don't y'all see something wrong with this? Oh, God. This is crazy, dog. This is anything to get the deal through, right? This is crazy. Yeah. Let's go ahead and read into this. This is funny to me. Perhaps the most interesting new documents are related to 6 companies who have thrown their support behind the acquisition. One of these, which is the only one we know the name of, is 4J Studios, which has worked on various ports for Xbox, including Banjo and Kazooie and Perfect Dark in the past. While the other 5 have all submitted anonymously from developers and publishers. Oh, Marlon is tripping. Marlon is out of his mind. What is he talking about anonymously? The same person, whoever it was that was saying the stuff about Sony's storefront. Don't you see what's going on here? We have another quote unquote participant in the same vein. Are y'all seeing? Am I crazy today? Anyways, let me show y'all this because some of y'all probably don't even believe anything I have to say, and that's completely fine, dog. Let's bring this over here because some of y'all just look at this. What does it say right here? 4J Studios, participant B, participant C, participant E, right? Okay, let's go ahead and let's move on. All right, y'all don't believe anything I have to say. Look at this. Look at this chart, guys. Look at this. All right, look at this. Need everybody to pay attention to this or whatever. So look at what's going on here. Right? Oh, wait a minute. Anonymous. We just finished covering this. Right? Anonymous developer. Wow. Oh, okay. Anonymous developer. And this is also a participant as well. Right? So, what's going on here? Yo, this is crazy, dog. This is crazy. Listen to this. We do not see the proposed acquisition of Activision Blizzard as anything other than a natural evolution. Whoa, a natural evolution of the industry, and it does not give us any cause for concern for our own future opportunities. Participant B. Who is that? Can you come back at another time? I'm in the middle of work right now. We do not believe that any title can be considered a must-have in the interactive entertainment market. We do not believe the proposed transaction will negatively impact consumers. Participant C. In my experience dealing with them over the last 25 years, Microsoft always honor their contracts and obligations. Oh, okay. When they say that they intended to make Call of Duty content available on Sony and Nintendo platforms. Oh, okay. I believe them, and I believe it is in their interest as well as interests of the industry. Oh, here we go. Let's keep on digging. Participant E. The acquisition will not all of a sudden make Xbox a dominant platform. The dominant platform. Oh, really now? It's far more likely that it may help to create a more level playing field between Xbox and PlayStation, which at this point in time is solely needed. PlayStation needs better competition to force the platform to up its game, and this will surely help to do that. Wow. Wow. Anybody have anything to say? Anybody have anything to say? It says great unbiased news. Facts. All fact. Anybody have anything to say? Somebody was knocking on my door a while ago. I don't even know who it is. I'm working right now. I ain't got time to get up. Does anybody have anything to say? Because I'm always gonna be unbiased. Like, So did y'all hear what a participant E just said? Did y'all hear what they just said? This deal is not going to make Microsoft dominant, but this is going to force Sony. This is going to force Sony to be a better platform. Wow. 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 Did y'all hear that? Decision coming soon, Marlon. Microsoft is busy. Oh, they're busy. Oh, they're busy. He said, Jimmy boy knocking on the door. Somebody knocking on the freaking door. I'm not about to get up out of my seat. I'm not about to get up out of my seat.
We will make our own destiny.
I'm busy. I'm working. I'm working. I'm working for you guys. I'm working. Don't y'all think y'all important unless it's an emergency? Don't y'all think y'all more important right now? I'm giving y'all my time. Y'all, all of us giving each other our time. So what do you guys think, man? This is crazy. Let me ask y'all this. Marlon, shut your mouth, sir. Make sure y'all hit the like button, hit the share button. Start a poll. Ask them. Will this ABK deal make Microsoft more dominant? Because I appreciate you, fam. Yo. So, let's go ahead and let's move on to something else. Probably I'm going to scratch that one. Let's go ahead and let's move on to a game that for PS5, I'm going to let that marinate on y'all. Y'all answer the question and let me know. Unreal Engine 5, PS5, Series X, all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and put a timestamp on this one for you guys. Hopefully y'all enjoying the show. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that share button. All right. Hit that subscribe button as well. Hit that big red button, man, if y'all brand new to the nation. Let's dig into this. Let's go over this and show you guys exactly what we're talking about. And possibly, maybe y'all will probably want to check this out. Let me know. Y'all the biggest critics, man. If y'all don't like something, y'all gonna tell me y'all don't like it. So apparently we have a game, right? It's a new Unreal Engine 5 game based on a third-person psychological horror game, Stray Souls, for PS5 and PS4. Jukai Studio, okay? And it's and apparently it gives RE4 vibes. So y'all let me know if you like this game. Let's take a look at it. All right, let's run the trailer. Let's take a look at it. All right. Oh, wait. Why is my thing not working now? Because it wants to be stupid. Hold on, guys. It wants to be stupid. There we go. And let's make this.
She left me her house. When my grandmother died, she left me her house. My own place. No rent, no mortgage. I thought I'd won the lottery. But all that changed after I met Martha. There's no way this is real.
I get that this is all really weird, but there are a few things you need to understand. I know some things about your grandmother. Best I can piece it together, She was someone pretty high up in a secret society.
Martha says I'm not safe. That I should be prepared to defend myself in case those cultist nutbags come looking for me. I didn't win any lottery. I inherited a nightmare I can't wake up from.
Oh, dang! Oh! Oh, the shooting! The shooting mechanics is crazy! Oh! Do y'all see that shooting? What the?
It's a nightmare I can't wake up from.
Bro, look at the shooting! Oh! Oh!
Every family's got secrets, but not like mine.
Daniel, no!
Oh my god. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? So this game is currently in development for all the systems, and it's being developed with Unreal Engine 5, and it really is going to promise you that next generation horror feel as far as like that type of genre of gaming. But I don't know, man. The shooting looks good though. It looks decent. Like you could definitely tell that it's Unreal Engine 5. Like the reflections on the gun, and man, that's crazy. Obviously RE4 vibes for sure. Yeah, it's on everything. It's on PS4. It's on, I'm actually surprised it's on PS4. Xbox One, series consoles. I see some of y'all say it looks all right. Okay. All right, I can rock with that. Oh boy. Oh, I ain't done yet. Here we go. This is crazy though. This is why I say, man, it's very risky. You see why Sony's saying this, the things that they're saying. Like, these games cost a lot of money to make. A lot of money to make. And that game that we're talking about is Forspoken. Do y'all know that Forspoken cost $100 million to make? Let that sink in. Let that sink in. $100 million. I'm not surprised considering today's economy with technology and the way it is. But man, spending $100 on development and the game flop like that in sales. Ouch. Yeah. $100 million. Money goes bye-bye. That is a shame. $100 million in development costs for Forspoken. I knew I was going to wow some of y'all with that, but I had to talk about it. It cost over $100 million. And as lackluster as the sales were for PS5 and PC, this was spotted by Games Radar. Reimer's LinkedIn profile still has Forspoken budget information up at this time of this writing. The page is probably going to end up being updated soon, but the screenshot is relevant. Wow. Over $100 million to make that game. Over $100 million, bro. That is a lot of money to invest into a game, and only for the game to flop. So I said, man, you got to, when it comes to these time exclusive games or exclusive games in general, that's the double-edged sword, bro. Like, you put so much money into said game, $200 million, $300 million to make a game, and then it don't sell well, or, you know, something else, you know what I mean? Like, it don't go as planned or whatever. It's risky. This game that we're playing, you know, this game that Sony and Microsoft is playing, it's risky because money is exchanging hands, bro. And once you give money, you can't get it back. You know what I'm saying? You cannot get it back. This ain't no Walmart. This ain't no, you know what I mean? Freaking, I don't even know where else to say. You know, you can't get your money back. You can't just buy something and return it. It is what it is. Money got spent up on budgeting, and actors got to be paid. Actresses got to be paid. Employees got to be paid. Like, can't get a refund on that. Money gone. Yeah, I know Sony is feeling the edge on that one, but hey, that's the way it works. You know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty sure Sony thought that, well, strike this deal with Square Enix, this was gonna just blow up for us and things was gonna be all right. And yeah, there you go, man. I'm pretty sure Sony spent some money on marketing as well, and you know, try to push this game, and it did not do well. So I'm pretty sure Sony is probably going to be very precautious moving forward because, like I said, to me, Forspoken is not a terrible game. It's just the world is like completely dead. Like, there's really not a lot going on in the world. The parkouring and the gameplay is cool, and the story is okay, and it doesn't really give you that next generation vibe. Like, it's an okay game for $100 million, dog. That's a lot of money. But yo, we're in the Q&A portion of the show, guys. If you have any questions, any concerns, feel free to fire away at me with any questions. Super chats are welcome. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, man, did y'all enjoy the show? Let me get some fire emotes. I think today, it's been a minute since we have a spicy show like this, and sometimes the show needs to be like this, man, to kind of get people engaged. And that's why I tell you, these shows takes a lot to make. You know what I mean? They take a lot to make. But if you did enjoy the show, give me some fire emotes. Smash up that like button and see if we could crack 200 likes. Subscribe if you're brand new. Super chats are welcome. They're optional, but they're welcome. They help us keep the lights on. So continuous support. I appreciate it. Thank you. All right. Quick questions. He says they should have learned from. Yeah, I know. That game that everybody didn't really want, but he said you forgot the Superman. I'm gonna talk about that tomorrow because there's something else that I wanted to tie, and also with the Killzone situation. Like, we already talked about Killzone and them bringing Killzone back, but it just makes sense. If you're not gonna ink a deal with Microsoft, it just makes sense to me to bring Killzone back. But they also have other things that they're working on. So he said pretty much all of the Steam reviews are negative. Yeah, it's crazy. Yo, Cade, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy, man. You talking about Forspoken, right? But some people like it, you know, but I don't know. And I see some people say that it's going to get Game of the Year. I'm like, wait, what? How is Forspoken? I can ask y'all that question right now. Do y'all think Forspoken is going to get Game of the Year? Let's keep it $150. Like, based on what you have played and finished Forspoken so far, do you think that Forspoken is going to get Game of the Year? So I said everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Oh, tomorrow is the Resident Evil. Okay. So I said, man, people are entitled to their own opinion. Some people say it's gonna get Game of the Year. I don't know how that's gonna get Game of the Year, honestly. Okay. He said, heck nah. 6, you good? Says, I've not got Hogwarts Legacy and Forspoken yet. Thus be doing some other games. Man, but hey. He said Game of the Year goes to either Spider-Man 2 or... oh, you talking about Zelda or Starfield? I don't know. I don't know. I just don't get me to lie on that one. But Forspoken Game of the Year? No. No. We'll get Game of the Year? No. There's no way. There is no way. Just my opinion. There's no way. There's no way. So far, Hogwarts Legacy. Yeah, some people are saying that. A lot of people are saying that. Not some, a lot. You don't think Hogwarts getting Game of the Year? Okay. This he says actually disappointed in RE4 remake, stun animations, disappointing soundtrack, button prompts not observable when not in front of object. Really? Wow, you're the first person. You're actually, yo, that hip. You're the first person I've heard that is saying that you don't like RE4. That's crazy. Hey, I respect your wishes, man. I respect your wishes. Wow. I understand, bro. I understand. Wow, that's insane. Redfall Game of the Year? What do y'all what y'all think about the new trailer? What y'all think about the new trailer for Redfall? Oh, you had a blast, Max? Hey, man. That's all that matters. He said, can you... Y'all didn't see the trailer? All right. Hold on. Let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at it then. That's why I said, man, I was saying to myself, I'm like, man, Redfall got to hold it down for the first half, bro. Redfall got to hold it down for the first half because, and I'm kind of a little bit worried now because it's like, bro, that puts a lot of pressure. Now that Starfield is supposedly coming out in September, like that got to carry Microsoft. Like Redfall has to carry Microsoft. So until Starfield comes out, I don't know if it's strong enough to do that, but let's go ahead and take a look at it. Where is my screens going, dog? Hold on, guys. Hold on. This is so annoying. Gotta love software and technology, bro. All right, so here we go. All right.
They said one drop of my blood could change everything. Free people from sickness and death.
2 hours passed since the procedure. Subject deceased.
It happened while no one was watching, like roots into the earth. Vampires. That's what these monsters became.
All we know so far is that this started with Avon, a company of parasites with a thirst for immortality. Bit by bit, the town was swallowed up. Missing people, dead bodies, cults.
They will come for you in the night and leave you empty.
And just when it seemed like things couldn't get any worse, things went bloody dark. Cultists call them gods. Unimaginably powerful vampires ruling over Redfall. The Hollow Man, Bloody Tom, Miss Whisper, the Black Sun. Gods created by science. But how do we stop them? only way to find out is to delve into the darkness. Time to take back Redfall.
Well, what do y'all think? Will this game hold down Xbox until Starfield comes out? That's the $1 million question. Let me do a poll. Let me do the right thing and do a poll. Let the people speak. Yep. All right. There we go. There we go. There we go. It said graphics look like OG Xbox graphics though. Oh, God. Oh, watch out, Cruz. Watch out, Cruz. You know they're going to say something, man. Be honest. Based on what y'all saw. Like, I mean, obviously we've seen gameplay on Redfall, so we've seen gameplay. Microsoft showed it, you know, in their last developer in January. We saw it, you know, So, and so, hey, Rory, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. If you're brand new, hit that subscribe button. Welcome. Yeah, everybody is always quiet, Gasket, around this time. It said, did you hear about the PS5? Yeah, I was going to talk about it, but apparently it's an error, and I didn't want to waste time getting y'all hopes up about it. I'm guessing they meant to say it was Spider-Man, but he said the game is not for you. I respect that. It says, Marlon, you need to diversify your options. You need to have somewhat in there. I mean, I understand that. But at the same time, like I said, Redfall, like I said, when I saw Redfall, I was like, okay, this looks good. You know, this is a game that I would want to play. You know, hold me over till Starfield comes out. But like from seeing what y'all saying the graphics looks mid and this and that, like I'm still gonna play the game. It's just I really wanted to hear where y'all headspace was. He says, was that gameplay or CGI? It was a mixture of CGI with gameplay. It says, laugh out loud. It's called Midfall. Oh, Lord. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. He says, the folks saying no don't have Game Pass. It is a free game, too. He says, the graphics look good at the gun. Yeah, it does. He says, I think it looks decent. Yeah, it's not a bad game. I mean, he says, they not showing full gameplay, though. Like a full match, you notice it's just bits and pieces. Yeah, they do have full gameplay for it though. They have some full gameplay footage. If y'all want to, you know, if y'all want me to show it, I can show y'all. It says nothing in life is free. I said Midfall. It says Factions is gonna shut everything down. Watch. Ponies are just salty. That Forsaken was trash. Oh, here we go. Stirring the pot. Stirring the pot. Better joke is Redfall, but okay. It says, do you think Microsoft, do you think, do you think MGS will come out at this point? I don't even know, man. It's a big no for me, dog. You know, like, I don't even really want to even, like, even think about it, honestly. You know, like, I really don't even want to think about it, to be honest with you. It says, I care about quality regardless of system. My man. It says Arcane. Yes, Arcane is working on it. Y'all haven't seen the gameplay for it? So remember when I stated I don't think Redfall and Starfield will not be strong enough to carry Microsoft this year, and I have not answered your why. Well, let both games speak. Hey, I understand. We'll see. Nah, show it. All right. Hold on. All right, let's take a look at it. Hold on. All right, let's show it. Here we go. Y'all ready? Make sure y'all hit the like button. Let's go. Of course, this crap does this to me again. Hold on, guys. I got y'all. Hold on. Let me fix this. Let me get this right.
Something evil is swallowing up this place bit by bit. Nobody ever believes things can get this bad until it happens. Then, it's too late. But there are people who can fight back.
Stick together! Eyes up!
Welcome to Redfall, Massachusetts, where the calm seas and sunny skies have been eclipsed by a legion of vampires. Redfall is a story-driven shooter at its heart, which can be played single-player or co-op with up to 4 players. Choose your hero, each with their own unique abilities, and form the perfect vampire-slaying squad to take back Redfall's haunted streets.
At Arcane, we make games where the world itself is as important as the characters. With Redfall, we take an exciting step forward, building a lovingly detailed open world to deliver our largest setting ever.
I'm done with you guys, man.
Every inch of our open world is carefully handcrafted and packed with environmental storytelling. Explore the streets of a quaint island town, from the once bustling downtown to the haunted forest, to the decimated seaside boardwalk and gorgeously detailed landmarks. But it's not all danger all the time. There are safe places on the island where you can rest up, chat with survivors, and resupply. Here we're at the fire station, one of your home bases. This is one place you'll receive missions from survivors.
There's something I need you to do. The old lighthouse in the bay. It's been used for over a century to keep boats away from the coastline. If we turn it back on,
I'm not about to play with
to
you,
anyone
bro.
trying to come to Redfall right now. Easy, right? Well, the lighthouse keeper's a real asshole. Joined up with those cultists and took the damn lamp with him.
Go on, Bird.
Here's a vampire known as the Shroud. Shrouds blanket the area in darkness, disorienting their prey. They hurl lethal projectiles and can even shift through the floor to avoid
that hip,
damage.
I'm not about to play with you, man. Woo, boy.
Bugging out.
The lighthouse is back up, but there's more waiting for you. Taking down vampires angers the vampire gods, who will summon the Rook to take you down.
Let's transition to what you'll find outside of the main story missions. There's so much waiting for you. Redfall is filled with encounters that can pop up anywhere, like this brewery that's fallen under cultist control. Save the locals from being offered to the vampires. Like our past games, you can approach a mission in many different ways. Always be ready to improvise. Remy uses her combat robot Bribon to help distract and eliminate the cultists.
We got him, Bribon.
Yep.
Everyone's safe. Let's move on. Exploring Redfall will take you beyond the bounds of reality as you investigate otherworldly psychic spaces to unravel the vampire's secrets. Take this vampire nest. These deadly layers change each time you step inside. Jacob sends out his raven to tag the enemies below. Dev follows up with his teleporter, instantly closing the gap. destroy a nest, you have to take out its heart, and all of the vampires willing to die to protect it.
Horrible way to die.
Stirring, the life!
I woke them up! Just one bite. What just happened?
Now escape the nest before it comes crashing down.
It'll collapse any second.
Nests aren't the only psychic spaces. You'll find dangerous pockets all over the island. It's all vampire turf, so tread carefully.
Gotcha!
Redfall won't truly be safe until the vampires are wiped from the map. Outside the main story, another one of your missions is to take back Redfall neighborhood by neighborhood. Find safe houses hidden all over the island, and then work your way up to the vampire controlling the neighborhood.
Yeah,
To reclaim this neighborhood, you'll have to defeat a powerful vampire called the Siphon. Whether you dive in solo or with friends, each hero can take on any situation. Each brings powerful, unique abilities to the fight, and the upgrades you choose change how they play. Here, Layla's lift ability can be upgraded to launch teammates for airborne attacks. Upgrade Layla's umbrella ability with bullet hail to absorb enemy bullets and release the energy back at them. There are many ways to customize your hero's ability tree to match your playstyle.
Nighty night.
Let's get some light on the subject.
Let's hit on the arsenal. There's a wide range of weaponry, from military gear to new vampire-slaying inventions. From shotguns to sniper rifles.
Well, well.
And of course, there's also vampire stakes. Find these in the world to customize your weapons. When you reclaim significant sections of Redfall, the last step is to face the underboss who controls, or used to control, that neighborhood. Underbosses are powerful elites of the vampire gods, with their own unique abilities, like this one's shield. When you prove yourself against the underboss, you'll receive a key of sorts. A skull that gets you one step closer to facing the ultimate threat, the vampire gods.
Thank you for visiting Redfall.
And thank you for all the support you've shown Arcane throughout the years.
We sometimes joke that our games can be tough to define. The one thing that's consistent?
We make the kinds of games we love to play.
And that's how Redfall was born. We blended everything we love here at Arcane Austin.
Immersive open worlds, unique and customizable heroes, RPG and FPS gameplay.
And of course, our signature storytelling and rich world building.
Along with our spin on one of the most classic monsters of all time.
Vampires.
It's been amazing to see how all of us have pulled together to deliver our vision for something new.
Redfall is the biggest, most ambitious game we have ever made.
Our teams dove head first into this new opportunity, and we can't wait for you to experience Redfall for yourself.
Thankfully, you won't have to wait too much longer. Redfall's coming on May 2nd.
Thank you again for joining us.
And we'll see you soon in Redfall.
Here we go.
Thoughts. Raw thoughts. Now y'all see gameplay. Y'all have seen the newest trailer. Like I said, this looks better than anything they put out last year. I mean, they didn't even put out anything first party last year. So this is one of the better Xbox games, I would say. I mean, and that's saying a lot. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's just, it's all right. You know what I mean? It's not a game that is like, oh my God, it's game of the year. But, and the bummer is that it's online only. Like, you can't even play it offline. So, you know, you guys remember how Gran Turismo 7 was? Like, where it was just online only, the single player portion of Gran Turismo 7, you had to play it online all the time. It's the same thing. Same thing with Redfall. Just giving y'all a heads up for those who don't know. Like, it's straight online only. So even if you want to play it offline, you got to make sure your internet is working. So if your internet goes out, you can't play Redfall. Sucks. Yeah. You can't even play it offline. You cannot play it offline. It's an online only game. Yes, online only game. That's it. You know, online only. You can play online with people, and you have a single player mode, but the single player mode, you need to be online to play it. You cannot be offline. That sucks. That sucks, because you would think like, well, the single player portion, like I could play offline. You know what I mean? Nope. They already confirmed it. It's online only. You have to have a stable internet connection. So if your internet goes out, bye-bye Redfall. It says, will you be able to play Starfield offline? I mean, I haven't heard anything like that you can't. I mean, I don't really know. I hope so. I really hope so. Because I have a feeling like Starfield is probably going to be online only as well, because to keep the planets going, I guess. I don't know. The other planets going, who knows? Who knows, man? Who knows? But I would really hope. I mean, I would really hope that you know, that Starfield is, you can play it offline and you don't have to be online all the time. That would suck, you know. But Redfall, man, I mean, it looks good. Don't get me wrong, it's not a bad game. I mean, have we seen games like that before? Yes. I mean, yeah, a lot of people, vampires and this and that, like that's nothing new to the industry. But they're the same ones that actually made, you know, Deathloop, and Deathloop was no groundbreaking holy grail game of the year like how some people was making Deathloop out to be. Like, some people will tell you like, man, I still can't get into Deathloop. You know what I'm saying? Some people will say that. Like Deathloop is just not one of those type of games that's just going to blow everybody away. Same thing with Redfall, but in the sense of Microsoft, you know what I'm saying, you kind of have to give them a little bit of credit. At least they're trying to make a decent game to kind of hold people over, because they made that commitment for Game Pass. Like, listen, like we promise you guys first party games from our first party studios within Game Pass. That was one of the perks, right? And they have to deliver, guys. That's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't matter about this ABK deal. Once this ABK deal goes through, Microsoft still have to deliver quality games, or else you guys are going to be like, oh man, this looks mid. Oh man, this looks mid. Oh man, this mid. That's what I'm saying. Like, wait until E3 this year. I'm really wondering how they're going to blow us away at E3, because I'm telling you, Hellblade 2 better blow me away like it did when we saw it 2 years ago. It better blow me away. I'm just going to be as honest as I can be. You know what I'm saying? Like, Hellblade 2 better blow me away. That should be the game. Hellblade 2, that should be the game that make you say, wow, I'm going to buy a Series X. But we don't know. I mean, the last time we saw it, I mean, everybody was just like, you know, blown away by it and the standard that it kind of uphold at the time. But like, we don't know. You know, Redfall, like I said, Redfall to me is not a game of the year type of game to me. From what I've seen, it just look like an average game. Like, it's okay. You know what I mean? It's not no phenomenal masterpiece or nothing like that. It's a fun game. Looks like you're going to have a lot of fun playing with your friends on Xbox, Discord, you know, hanging out, playing some Redfall. It's a fun type of experience, but it ain't gonna win no Game of the Year freaking award. Like, it's just not that type of game, no masterpiece type of game. Now, Starfield, on the other hand, that's a whole different ball game. Like, Starfield is supposed to be the holy grail. Like, Starfield is supposed to win Game of the Year and have this big stamp of approval, but at least Microsoft is trying. I give them that. You said Deathloop was not it. See what I'm saying? A lot of you guys did not like Deathloop. And it's the same people that made Deathloop. So he says, yup, they also made Prey and Dishonored. See? Told you. That's what I'm talking about. How will Redfall stack up against other shooters with the same similar vibes? Yeah. All right. Let's use something, for instance. Not saying it's in existence right now, but do y'all think Redfall can stack up against Killzone? Let's be honest. Take off the fanboy hats. Let's just be honest. Do y'all think Redfall could stand up to even, all right, say Killzone Shadowfall? Do y'all think Redfall is a better game? I mean, y'all played Shadowfall on PS4. Do y'all think Redfall is a better game than Killzone Shadowfall? Be honest. Be honest. I don't know. That's why I'm asking you guys. I know what my answer is, but I just want to know what y'all have to say, you know? But says I have no doubt that Hellblade 2 will be good, but they really need to revitalize Gears. They butchered Halo. They have to get Gears back on track. Man, I don't know, man. I don't know. Yes, easily. Some of y'all say, nah, no, nah. Yes, Halo is the best. So you're saying Halo is, well, obviously Halo is a better shooter than Redfall, for sure. Now, in Halo Infinite's credit, like, the campaign wasn't bad. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't terrible, but it's definitely not the best Halo I've played. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is not the best Halo game I've ever played, but the campaign wasn't bad. You know what I mean? It wasn't a terrible thing. Like, you know, how some people was making out to be. Like, graphically, it could have been better, but certain technical things I felt like could be better with Halo Infinite, but you know what I'm saying? It says it's crazy that Atomic Heart got cringe dialogue, but no one mentioned. Yeah, nobody. It's like a vanilla game. Nobody is even. I didn't see nobody streaming it, talking about it as much. It says I have not played Redfall yet. I will give my answer after that. I understand. Let's watch the Hellblade 2 trailer again. Ha! Oh my God. Do we really want to bring everybody back to that? He says, give Killzone Shadowfall solid 60 FPS and it's a wrap. Better than Redfall on the surface. Redfall has to run at 60 FPS, is next gen only, and would be really surprised if Series X doesn't run it at 1440p 120 with low graphical setting. You'll be surprised. That, you see, 1440p 120 I think would be for Series S. I think the Series S should be running Redfall at 1440p 120, but is that going to happen? No. It says, as today, Hogwarts is the game of the year. Only Final Fantasy 16, Spider-Man 2, Starfield, Zelda, and Star Wars might change our mind. It says, and speaking about the game Killzone Shadowfall, I'm going to download it and play it again. Yeah. I mean, they just need to make an update. They just need to make an update on it, and then, you know, oh Lord. Wow. Okay. Halo campaign was pretty good. Yeah, it wasn't terrible. I mean, I played it from start to finish on stream. Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay. I just saw something. Lord. It said Killzone with ray tracing. And let me say this about Killzone, bro. And we have it in the title. Like I said earlier in the stream, Killzone in today's time would be amazing. And I know Sony can do without Call of Duty. Sony 100%. I'm willing to say it. Sony 100%. I'm standing firm. If Sony don't believe in themselves, then whatever. But Sony 100% can go without Call of Duty. And if they bring back Killzone, which they should, can you imagine Killzone in today's time on PS5 with 4K 60 and say dynamic 4K 120 and then have another maybe 1440p with ray tracing at 60? Oh my God. Build from the ground up to take advantage of PS5 hardware. People will lose their minds. Killzone was one of those type of games that really blows people away back in the day. Like really showed you what the system, the PS2 could do. It showed you what the PS3 could do. And it showed you what the PS4 could do. Like, I mean, bro, Killzone would be amazing, bro. Like, I mean, I would lose my mind. Like, I'm watching a PS5 showcase, man, and we see Killzone exclusive to PS. People will flip out. I think if Sony brings back Killzone, like that would sell. It would sell, bro. Because people are so thirsty on the PlayStation side for a good, solid multiplayer shooter. I'm not knocking what they have with Deviation Games or Fire Sprite or the standalone AAA title for 2024 or what else? You know what I mean? Or any other title for that matter. But Killzone, if you are a diehard PlayStation guy or PlayStation girl, come on, guys. Make it happen, bro. Make it happen. I would lose my mind. Trust me. I said Marlon fixing to go crazy on that showcase. I'm telling you, that showcase, crazy. It says 100%. Giving them too much credit. Killzone was that game for me. But stacking up with COD, nah. Just my thought. Okay, all right. Hold on. Why? Okay, to me, I think Killzone is a better quality game than COD. Hands down. Why is it that people love COD so much? I mean, what is it that makes COD better than Killzone? That's what I want to know. Because COD is the same thing over and over again. Broken. I mean, most of the time you can't even find a match without being pissed off because it's just a broken, glitchy mess. You know what I mean? Especially this last Call of Duty game that just Modern Warfare, broken. Like online, just all type of glitches. Like I don't even play it as much as I used to because it's just broken, glitchy mess. Killzone is it's just more of a more realistic approach to Call of Duty, and it's more serious and it's more realistic. And not saying that COD is not realistic, but like the realism is like on a whole nother level, especially the way how Guerrilla Games is now. Oh man, with the technology that they have, I mean, they still messing with the Decima. Yo, crazy. But I think what it is too that a lot of people like COD because it's fun, it's arcadic. You know, the microtransactions, the different maps and things of that nature. But man, I'm talking about for PlayStation fans. Like, I think Killzone would be enough for PlayStation fans. Like, at least, you know, until we start getting other stuff. Like, and maybe this is the reason why, I mean, look at your comments. Look at what y'all saying. Maybe this is the reason why Sony is the way how they are. Maybe that's why they're fighting for COD, because of these same very answers. Look at how y'all responded. That's why Sony crying about COD. Romaine said COD is better. Why you think Sony is fighting for COD? Because they feel like, this is case in point. Y'all answering everything about how Sony is behaving about COD. This is why they're behaving about COD. The way they're behaving about it. This is why they're crying about it. Because you guys are the ones that, oh, we need COD. COD is so great, Sony. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look how y'all responded to Killzone. Like, just saying. So it's just, I don't know, man. It says, man, Killzone would look amazing with that speed of the PS5. I'm telling you, Killzone would be amazing. Oh my God, bro. With the way how technology is now, with how better Guerrilla Games is now, are you crazy? With the online infrastructure, are you crazy? Oh, we're not even talking about Resistance and SOCOM. We're talking about Killzone right now. Oh, man. Oh, man, bro. Let's not talk about SOCOM. SOCOM will be insane. Sony. I don't even know if anybody from Sony is watching this, but bring back SOCOM. Bring back Titanfall. Not Titanfall. Bring back SOCOM. Bring back Resistance. And bring back Killzone. Those 3 games, you need them. You need them. You need those titles because there's a lot of generation of people out there that for some reason, like maybe missed out on Resistance, missed out on SOCOM, missed out on Killzone. You know what I'm saying? Warhawk, I've already said for them to bring back Warhawk, but a lot of people don't even remember Warhawk. A lot of people slept on Warhawk. So, I mean, there you go. There you have it. A lot of people slept on it because they felt like, well, I don't need this. I don't need that. I don't know. I don't need that. I'm like, okay, dog, I hear you. That's fine if you feel that way. He says, I love SOCOM, but that is my own by U.S. Army. Oh, okay. It says, Forspoken has got better. The magic and the parkour and wow, 100 million. Yes, sir. Seattle Chef, they say they're sleeping on Resistance. Resistance is crazy. You missed out on Warhawk? Exactly. See, a lot of you guys missed out on Resistance. You missed out on, and that was one of the shooters that really defined the PS3. For me, Resistance was really good. Resistance Fall of Man on PS3 was good. It was a good game. It was good. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of people were like, yo, bring back Resistance. You know what I mean? I mean, yeah, Insomniac was teasing it and things of that nature, but bring this back, bring that back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just keeping it a buck, guys. Like, for real. The weapons in Resistance, absolute fire. Exactly. Resistance was fire, bro. Resistance was fire. Warhawk, yeah, Warhawk on PS3 was amazing, dude. Like, Sony had some solid, you know, they had some solid multiplayer games. What was that game? Haze? Haze wasn't bad. What was that game called? Black? Y'all remember that game? No, that was multiplat, right? I think Black was multiplat. And then Mag. Oh, Mag was crazy. Mag was that game. Oh my God, bro. So many people. I think, man, they really kind of defined that whole 100 and something players playing online. Yo, Mag was crazy. They had some solid shooters. Yeah. Black was multi-platform. Yeah. Yo, Mag was crazy, dog. Mag was it 40? Was it how many people in Mag? I don't even know if it was. I thought it was like 100 and something or 200. I don't remember, but it was a lot of players in Mag. Mag was crazy. Mag was, bro. Yeah, they added, yeah, skillful. They added Heavenly Sword. They added, Sony added Heavenly Sword in PlayStation Premium. Finally. 200 plus for Mag. Yeah, yep. Mag was crazy. Mag was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Mag was crazy. But hold on, let me ask y'all this. If memory does serve me right, so we know Microsoft bought Ninja Theory, but Sony owns the IP. If I remember correctly, call me out on this if I'm wrong, but as far as I can remember, Sony owns the IP for Heavenly Sword, if I'm not mistaken. Like, if my brain is functioning right, as far as remembrance. I think, yeah. I think Sony owns the IP for Heavenly Sword. So they got that one fair and square. Remind me if I'm wrong. I think Sony owns they own Heavenly Sword. So yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I think they do. He says schooling the new generation on the memories, y'all. Exactly. Kanan Lynch. Woo. Yo, Kanan Lynch. The first Kanan Lynch was not so good, but the second one, they kind of improve on the mechanics and stuff like that. It says Sony remake Heavenly Sword. Yeah. He says, yes, Sony owns the Heavenly Sword IP. Yep. I knew I was right. So that's what I'm saying. Sony got the IPs, bro. Like they got the IPs. So do you think this great old PlayStation IP is gone due to Call of Duty? Call of Duty Call of Duty has been an industry standard game for a long time, bro. Like a YouTuber relying on subscribers to stay alive. Sony did that with third party. Man. It's a Dead to Rights. Oh, please don't do that to people, bruh. Please don't do that to people. Bruno, what's up, man? I remember Driver was crazy. Oh, yeah. Driver was crazy. It says, all jokes aside, I clown on you bots, but in reality, if you were born in the mid-2000s, you missed out on a lot of gems during the PS3 360 era. Exactly. He says there was a lot of gems, and COD was at its peak back then. Yes, it was. Oh, Splinter Cell. Yeah. They're making another Splinter Cell. Y'all didn't know that? Brandon, you didn't know that? They're making another Splinter Cell, dog. Like, well, so Ubisoft said they're doing it, but we'll see. MotorStorm. Oh, man. MotorStorm is amazing. MotorStorm, man, talking about showing you what the cell processor could do. MotorStorm was amazing, bro. Like, are you kidding me, dog? Amazing. It says Street Race Syndicate was one of the best. Oh, Street Race Syndicate. Fear. Oh, Fear was a good game. Fear was a very good game back in the day. It says Jim don't want to sign COD deal. They will bring mag. I hope something bring back something. It said gaming and reactions. I used to get, man. It says back then they was dropping games left and right. I'm telling you, bangers after bangers. Oh yeah, Black Ops 1 and 2 is goated. Black Ops 3 was garbage. Wait, which one of the Black Ops is? Yeah, Black Ops 3 was trash. Because wasn't Black Ops 3 the one with the robots and stuff like that? Yeah, Black Ops 3 was garbage. Black Ops 1 and 2 was goated for sure. True Crimes, oh yeah, keep dreaming. If they bring back True Crimes, then they need to bring back Getaway. Some of y'all don't even... How many of you guys remember the Getaway? Some of y'all don't even remember the Getaway. Some of y'all don't even remember the Getaway. Some of y'all were too young back then. Some of y'all were youngins. You know what I mean? Some of y'all was like 5 years old, 4 years old when the Getaway came out. I don't remember no Getaway. What was that game that Sony showed off on? Man, I remember the good old days of Sony, man. Remember when PS3 was out? And what was that game? Y'all remember this game? I'm gonna speak it out loud, and I need y'all to imagine this game. Y'all remember this game that Sony was showcasing on the PS3 that really showed you what the PS3 could do? Okay. It was a game that the guy was running right? And then this trailer, I think it was called 8 Days. I don't remember. And the trailer flipped over. The 18-wheeler flipped over. Explosions happen. And then it switches to the guy in cover shooting and stuff like that. And then like he was in front of a gas station or a mall or something. Yo, I think didn't that game got canceled? 8 Days? Y'all don't even remember that game. Y'all probably don't even know what I'm talking about. Y'all probably don't even know what I'm talking about, dog. Y'all were too young back then to even remember that game. Some of y'all don't even remember that game. That was like maybe 3 years into the life cycle of the PS3 or so. Some of y'all don't even. Siphon Filter, Spy Hunter. Spy Hunter was a good PS2 game. He says, bro, keep dreaming, y'all. He says that is when Sony was Sony. Exactly. Man. That's why I said the good old days with Sony, bro. Good old days, man. Good old freaking days, man. That's the thing I love about our community. We can sit here and talk for hours about video games, bro. About the good old days. Was it a pain? What game? You talking about 8 Days? It says I was born in 1987. Oh, okay. It says state of emergency. Oh man, crazy. What? Man, y'all don't even remember. Y'all don't even remember the games, man. Y'all don't even remember. Parasite Eve. Oh, man. Parasite Eve, y'all. Parasite Eve was crazy. Some of y'all youngins don't even remember. I used to talk about Parasite Eve a lot on this channel. People don't even know what Parasite Eve is. Parasite Eve, y'all. Man, that was crazy, bro. We ain't never getting no Parasite Eve again, bro. Onimusha. Oh, man. Onimusha? Some of y'all youngins. Bro. Onimusha? Some of y'all youngins don't even remember. Some of y'all wasn't even born yet when Onimusha came out. Like, real talk. Onimusha, bro. Y'all need to put some respect on Onimusha, bro. Put some respect on Onimusha. Onimusha? I think so, Gaming and Reactions. I think so. Onimusha was fire. That game does not get its flowers. Onimusha? Oh, man. Bro. Samanosuke.
Skillful DSL $100. Oh! Appreciate you always.
Oh! What? 100? 100? What? Yo! With the 100? Oh, man. Skillful, my man. Thank you for the 100. Hey. My man says, appreciate you always. Love you, bro. Love you, man. Thank you for the big blessing. Thank you, Jesus, for the big blessing. We need the blessing, man. Big ups, big ups, big ups, Skillful. Thank you for the $100, man. Big body style. Let's get it popping, man. Appreciate that 100, man. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you guys pulling up on me like that. Roundtable members. Love you, man. 100, baby. It says, how about PlayStation? Oh, PlayStation Home was crazy, dog. PlayStation Home was crazy. Yo. He said, Marlon, you are the same age as my son. Oh, really? Listen. Samanosuke. Let me ask y'all this. Don't Google anything. I'm saying it again. Samanosuke. When you hear Samanosuke, what comes to mind? Or what game comes to Samanosuke? Man, the good old days. PlayStation Home was the good old days, bro. Good old days of PlayStation when they were experimenting and things of that nature. Man. Yo, Skillful, love you, bro. Love you, man. Thank you so much, bro. Samanosuke. Yo. Don't Google nothing. Dark Shadows done Google. I said, I don't know that one. Samanosuke. Do not cheat and Google anything, or else I'm going to know. Samanosuke. Skillful. Love you, bro. Snake. Oh my God. Yo, I'll never forget that in my head. Yo, Metal Gear Solid 2. Y'all better put some respect on Metal Gear Solid 2's name. Y'all slipping like an old transmission. Listen, bro. Yo. I'm telling y'all. Man, y'all playing games right now. Y'all playing, bro. Y'all playing. Metal Gear Solid 2, one of the best games. Should easily be in your top 5. Should easily be in your top 5. I got you, Dark. Says, oh man, it's been so many years since I played Onimusha. Such a classic. Yeah, it is. Tenshu. I don't know if it's on Game Pass. I don't think so. Okay. How many of you guys remembered, man, if you call yourself a PlayStation fan and you don't know this, then I might as well just go ahead and end the stream. Shinobi. Yo, y'all think Demon Souls and Dark Souls is hard? Yo, Shinobi was hard. You want to talk about games that are hard? Shinobi was hard. Yo, hard. Shinobi was hard. Yo. Bruh. Some of y'all don't even remember Shinobi, man. Y'all be like, Shino who? Shino he? Shino what? I don't know what that is. It says, I have Shinobi 2 right now. Sega Classics. Bro. Yo, Tenshu was fire. Tenshu was, it says, I broke a few controllers over Shinobi. Yeah, I'm telling you. And then the original Ninja Gaiden, I want to see anybody play that on Master Ninja hard. Good luck. Bye. Bouncer. Yeah, Tenshu was hard. Good luck playing the original Ninja Gaiden on Master Ninja. Yeah. You know how many controllers I tossed playing that on the hardest difficulty? The original Ninja Gaiden, bro, I don't know how many cussing I did back then and throwing controllers left and right. Oh, best believe I did. Bruh, that was Contra. Oh, yeah, Contra is fire. But, yo, I'm telling y'all, boys, like, I'm just going to keep it a buck with y'all. Like, oh, I said, Marlon, you should have a throwback day. Yes. Because people love when we talk about throwback games. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to figure out how to set that up. I really need to go up north and get my stuff so that we could do some retro stuff. I said, Marlon, you should have, this is Starfield, Starhawk. PS1 had a lot of great RPGs. Yes. It says, everybody know my favorite game of all time, Ninja Gaiden, from Nintendo to Super Nintendo to the OG Xbox and on. Yeah. Then the original Ninja Gaiden is hard. Especially the one that was on Xbox. Hard. I said, Marlon, what's up? Hey, Blue Squad, what's popping, bro? Yeah, do a throwback stream. Yeah, I think a lot of people would love that. I mean, we could potentially do it with PlayStation Plus Premium, considering that we have a lot of, legacy stuff. But to kind of having that nostalgia of playing it directly from, the original consoles, that I think that would be more nostalgia, for a lot of people. He said, Marlon, the Dragon Ball Z. Oh man, Budokai. Did y'all hear about Budokai 4? Crazy, bruh. Yo. Crazy, bro. Crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, people was going crazy over Tenkaichi, bro. Like that joint was crazy. I was like, wow, man. That brings back a lot of middle school for me. Middle school days. Rambo and Goonies on NES band. So a lot of people don't remember that. Yeah, Budokai 4 is gonna be crazy, bro. I mean, crazy, crazy. It doesn't hit the same without the OG hardware. Exactly. Exactly. That's why I need to go up north, man, and get that joint. You know what I mean? Get all my stuff and do a nice, good retro stream for you guys. You know, kind of show you guys all the system, the retro stuff, and then just play them. You know what I mean? Because it's better with the retro games, man. Always better with retro stuff. It just feels more. You just feel the nostalgia more. You know. Imagine playing Fight for New York. Oh man, turn off the music and play it straight, because all that copyright, just play it straight. I mean, I have music I could play here, and man, can you imagine replaying Def Jam Fight for New? I know y'all will pay to see me play that on stream. That would be crazy. Playing all that stuff. Shoot. Y'all crazy as heck, boy. Nostalgia out the woo-ha. Yeah, Budokai Tenkaichi 4. Yes. Yeah, Dark. Yes. Oh, 50 Cent Bulletproof is... That game was so dope. That game, I would do anything to replay that again. That game was so freaking dope. Oh, The Warriors. I think I have that on PS2. The Warriors was... Oh my gosh, bro. Now we going backwards now, bro. Now we trending on thin ice right now with these games, bruh. Man, I'm telling you, boys and gals, man. Yo, like, my favorite, Detroit Become Human. Oh, Detroit Become Human was really good. Wait, didn't they got bought out by one of those cloud streaming? I think it's NetEase or something like that. I wanted Sony to buy them. You know, what's it, Quantum Dreams or something like that? But that, you know, they had a whole bunch of lawsuit crap that was going on. So, oh yeah, Forever. I played Naruto. Oh yeah, Slept On. That's a classic, bro. Jet Li Rise to Honor. Some of y'all were youngins. Some of y'all don't even remember Jet Li Rise to Honor, bro. What? Stop playing, bro. Jet Li Rise to Honor was crazy. Kid Icarus, oh yeah, for sure. Enter the Matrix, Path of Neo. Some of y'all were youngins when Path of Neo came out. I said, Marlon, you played LA Noire. Oh yeah, LA Noire was crazy on PS3. True Crime. Yeah, True Crimes is amazing, bro. We ain't getting those classics no more, man. Says I have all my PlayStation consoles. I have the dev. Really? Scot-free. That's how you live in, my G? It says Marlon, Jackie Chang, Stunt Master. Oh, man. He said, did you ever play Final Fantasy? Yeah, long time ago. Long time ago, Dragon. Long time ago. Let's see. Manhunt. I said, oh, Manhunt. Nope. Not happening. We're never going to get nothing like that ever again, bro. That was just... That was when Rockstar was Rockstar. Like, that was when Rockstar was Stranglehold. Oh, was it Chow Yun Fat? Oh, man, bro. What? Man. Fight Night. Oh, yeah, Fight Night. Yeah, man, Fight Night. Moments of silence for the champion. Yo, oh, man. Yo, I think... I don't even remember, but Fight Night Champions was so freaking dope. Man, Fight Night in general was dope. Sony needs to wake up, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Sony got some of the best freaking IP. See how much fun we're having, man, talking about these old games, bro. They need to come to streams like this and watch my streams, bro. Watch my streams. See what people are talking about, what people are asking. Red Faction. Oh. A lot of people slept on Red Faction. It says, I remember playing Die Hard Trilogy on PS1 with the gun. It says, I had to buy outside of that game. Man. NBA, NFL Street. Oh, yeah. Crazy. It says, I remember when they were about to make another True Crime. Yeah. And then I don't even know why. Bro, I don't even know why they even... True Crimes, especially... All right. Out of all the True Crime games, which one was the best one? For me, NY. NY was crazy, bro. I don't know. It edged out LA for me. NY with Snoop Dogg was crazy. I think that was my better one. Like NY was better to me than LA. Maybe because I'm from Jersey, I'm being biased towards New York, but I'm not being biased. I think it was just a better game in my opinion than the original. But yeah, NY. Yep. True Crime, NY. Yeah, a lot of y'all can agree. Yeah, the Fire Dragon boss. Whew. Crazy, bro. I mean, crazy. To me, NY was just like, it just hit different. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then, you know, obviously we had Snoop. Wasn't it Snoop? Snoop was in NY, right? If I remember correctly. Snoop was in NY, if I'm not mistaken. I said True Crimes New York was better, but spend more time with LA. I just used to drive around in the car. Literally could drive for hours in True Crime. Yeah, because LA is freaking huge, man. Yep, yeah. Snoop, Snoop was in NY. I figured that. Yo, and remember back in the day, man, people was doing all types of mods and all types of cheat code. Man, it was just crazy, bro. Like, True Crime, all the True Crime games were good, man, in my opinion. Classics, man. They don't make game like they used to. Nowadays, they just doing a bunch of garbage. I don't know what they doing nowadays, man. It's just, look how much fun I'm having talking to you guys about these games. I can sit here all night talking about Shen. I'm done. I'm about to walk away. Shenmue is a classic. Bro, I used to play Shenmue back in the day when I didn't even have a memory card on my Dreamcast. Like Shenmue 1 and 2. Shenmue was amazing, dog. I have love in my... When they did that remake and stuff for Shenmue again, I was like, okay, this is cool. But the older Shenmue games, man, Shenmue was just legendary, bro. Like, it was just like... Man, Game Shark. Yeah. The Game Shark. Man, gaming is not like it used to be. It's just not fun anymore, man. Shenmue, a lot of people don't even know what I'm talking about, bro. Like, Shenmue was crazy, man. Shenmue was one of those games that made me cry back in the day when I was much younger because of how good the story was. And I didn't even want it to end. And finishing all the Shenmue games, like, man, you know, getting a job. You remember that when you had to get that job? I think it was in the original Shenmue where you had to go. Everything was so realistic. Like, you go home, you eat, you take a nap, you wake up, you go to the fort, and then you get that forklift. Y'all remember that forklift job in Shenmue? Man, talk about learning responsibility as a kid back then. Bruh. Y'all don't even remember. Some of y'all youngins, y'all don't remember that stuff. Remember when every game used to start with your gang? Yeah. CF. Yeah. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Facts. Man, it was a lot of memorable moments in Shenmue, bro. Like, yeah, practice moves in the parking lot. Yup, man. Classics, bro. They don't make games like that no more, man. You know, it wasn't about the money. It was about the love of games then. Facts. Man, that is so real, bro. Skies of Arcadia. Oh, man. Classic. Phantasy Star Online. Oh. Bruh. Parappa the Rapper. Oh, yeah, that was fire. Yes. Yeah, the graphics were amazing. Rival Schools. Bloody Roar. Killer Instinct. Microsoft is playing, dog. I don't see nobody ranting and raving about Killer Instinct no more. That's why I said they have their IPs, dog. What about Conquer? Y'all remember Conquer? Conquer. Killer Instinct. Y'all remember that game called Kill Switch that Microsoft? Let me stop talking about Microsoft, dog. Like they're the next frauds. You know what I mean? They got so many IPs, man, and they just Mech Assault. Y'all remember Mech Assault? Man, Microsoft joking. They're joking, bro. Microsoft is joking, bruh. Now they just buying up studios and whatever they doing nowadays. Where's Banjo-Kazooie, bruh? Whatever, dog. Whatever. Yeah, exactly, Cruz. Exactly. Rare who? Rare ain't the same anymore. Rare ain't the same anymore. Lost Planet. Oh. Man. Ultra Combo. Oh, man. Y'all going way back. I think there's a reason why I'm a bit bored of all the new games coming out. Facts. $1 trillion corporation, and that's why I understand how some people defend Microsoft. Like they got some real them and Sony. They got some good IPs, some good old IPs. Some people don't even remember Kill Switch. Like where do you think Gears of War came from with the popping into cover, popping out of cover, blind firing, stuff like that? What? Kill Switch was a lot of people don't even know Kill Switch. Look it up. Look at gameplay. Kill Switch was amazing. That IP just dwindled away. Wasn't Dead to Rights exclusive to Xbox? If I remember correctly, that was the platform I played it on, but I don't think it was exclusive. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't remember Dead to Rights. Maybe it was on PS3. I don't remember. Oh, Need for Speed. Yeah, the last Need for Speed we got was good. I don't remember. It wasn't exclusive. Yeah. It was on it had out on PS2. Okay, got you. Yeah, the second one was. Okay, that's right. Okay. So the second Dead to Rights was on Xbox. It was an Xbox exclusive. It said Gran Turismo was fire, but I always loved Midnight Club. Oh, yeah. Oh, Midnight Club. Don't get me started. Don't get me started on Midnight Club. Midnight Club was crazy, dog. Midnight Club Dub Edition, where you just putting 28s and all that on everything back then. Riding sideways. Man. According to Take-Two, they're going to bring it back, but we'll see. Oh, Ghost of Tsushima 2 is going to be crazy, dog. Man, it says, bro, do you remember Renegade on the NES, bro? That game was the first game I played fighting game. Oh, a lot of people don't remember Renegade, bro. That is light years ago. Oh my God. Yeah, somebody's working on 007. I don't remember who it is, but somebody's working on 007. The soundtrack of Midnight Club was God tier. Yes, it was. That was when Rockstar made other game instead of the same IP now. Facts. That was when Rockstar was Rockstar, bro. Rockstar ain't Rockstar no more now. I don't even know what the heck they're doing at this point in time, but hey. IO Interactive. Yeah. IO Interactive. Yeah. Dino Crisis. Yeah, okay. I know, Dragon King. It's all good. It's all good, bro. We all in the same pot, bro. He said, Marlon, I think the people that make Hitman are making 007. Yeah, they are. Yeah, Rockstar is not the same no more. Yo, I'm gonna say this right now, dog. GTA 6 better blow me away. GTA 6 better blow me away. As long as they're taking to develop that game and making that game to be the holy grail, I'm not hyping up no game, but GTA 6 better blow me away. That's all I gotta say. Said Marlon, you are making me laugh. Do you remember you named years after I was a married man? I played many before I was married and I was a kid. Hey, buddy, I'm telling you, man. I remember there was a PS3 that was a take on GTA called London. Really? London. I think I know what you're talking about. It says you get, oh yeah, RE4 remake, yes. It said got back on Forspoken, 30 hours in the game, my man. It says we didn't get a Dino Crisis, but we got Exo Primal, which open beta is live, yes. It says I wish they will make another bully. Yeah, bully. Yeah, you could keep wishing. Keep wishing, bro. Keep wishing, bro. Yeah, throwback stream would be fire. Yeah, I'm thinking about it, man. I got to go up to Virginia and go get my stuff, you know, and then we'll just take it from there. It says, I wish Konami could do HD 2 remake of Castlevania games. I saw something about Castlevania, but we're going to have to see how that actually turns out. Tecmo Bowl. Classic, man. Classic. I love you guys, man. This one, I give the community a round of applause, man. Love you guys. I love y'all, man. Listen, we gonna hang it up for today, guys. We gonna hang it up for today, man. I am hungry. I need to get some food. Man, this is the only community that we can sit here all night long talking about video games. And that's how you know we got a strong community, man. Because it's built on gamers, real gamers that knows about what they're talking about and stuff, man. Love you guys from the bottom of my heart, man. Some days are good, some days are bad, but I love y'all. I'm gonna get me some food, man. I love talking about old video games, man. Maybe we just need to have a stream one day just talking about old stuff, because it seems like that's better than talking about all this nonsense that's going on in the modern age. But I love y'all, man. I'm tired, I'm hungry, my throat is hurting for talking so much. We're pushing on 4 hours, guys. Can you believe we've been streaming for 4 hours? Love y'all, man. Love you guys, man. And like the great Etika would say, shout outs to the great Etika. Like he would say, as usual, please have yourself a great one. I love y'all, man. Be blessed, be easy. Stay safe out there in this crazy world, man. Drive safe. If you're at the house chilling, hey, man, much love. Keep your head up. Thank y'all for your time. And I'll see you guys tomorrow on the next one, man. Thank y'all for everything. Hit the like button and the subscribe button. And let's keep it gaming, baby. We out. Love y'all. Peace.